in all its glory. Only took a few years to be sorted. Oh no, I've got to sort my offsets out. Oh man. Oh no. Smooth turning, yes. Vinaigrettes in the air, no. See, these are the settings you get to play with in this game, and there's absolute loads of them. Turn speed. Going away all the way up to 5. Can I hold it down? Okay, we're up to 5. Right, controls. Move controller, correct. You are right. Okay, audio. I want music off. Master volume high, voice volume, ambient volume. A little bit higher. Now then, this is the one I want. So left eye dominant. Right, left-handed no. Show points on kill, not that bothered. Show minimap, yes. Show hit markers, no, I took them off. Show kill feed, yes. Show ammo, yes. Show match timer. Did I have that on before? I don't think I did. Well, let's have it on anyway. Now then, this is the biggie. This is the biggie. Right, reset to saved. No, bollocks. Right, okay. So I've just got to get my phone. Because that has my offset set details. So just give me a second. So the beauty of this game is it's absolutely massively customizable. So just look for that. Discord's going absolute bonkers. Okay, give me a second, boys and girls. Just need to go into photos. Look for my offsets. It's Chill Shock. Moves, there we go. So, top one is 19. Plus that is. There we go. Next one is 2. And the rotation is set to 4. Everything else. Right, so just go back and make sure that's saved. Yeah, so 19. I know this one's mine because it's a picture I've taken. 1924, 1924. Yeah, looks about right. Right, okay, back to the game. No, hold on. What's that little button at the bottom? What's that one? Yes. That's what I wanted, correct. So save that. Okay, we're looking good. Right, my character is... not that one. It's the woman. Yep, that's it. Guns. Not enough coins. Okay, so we've only got. So let's do the setups anyway. Right, can't buy anything. Got to get this right. So I did have AK. Fine. Then I had sniper. Oh, can't buy that at the minute. Right, so it's just AK at the minute then. So, even though we played the beta, the problem we've got is we're already behind. So this is where it gets interesting. Because no lasers, no sights. Let's go. Let's see who we've got. What? There must be somebody in. Okay, let's not worry about that. So, looks like we've got bots. Okay, that's good, so it means I can get a bloody good rating before we start. And buy the other and up my weapons. Okay, let's go. Right, no laser. This is going to be interesting, boys and girls. We'll give it a go. End of the day, it's how we earn his money. Don't forget I've got to pick up ammo as well. Okay. So, this is the house map. Multi-levelled, and also it's got fabulous tunnels. I'll try and demo to you while I go around shooting the crap out of these bots. Okay, lovely. Grand stuff. Okay, so where are we at? So, house, you can get onto the roof. You have to go this way. Oh, I've got gun tracking. Oh, no. Right, hold on. I need to go back into options. That's the one I need to take off. Right, okay. Because I have head tracking. That's better. That's much better. I wonder what was going off. Again, multiple options. So, even for the aim and the dual shot, you've got such a wide variety of stuff. I've also got dogs. They'll give some extra points, bless them. Just come back. Start hiding from me. Dogs get on the 8th kill. That's your kill streak. You get your drone on your 5th kill. And you actually get the map. You can see the map there, look. See the red dots? You get it on your 3rd straight kill. Now, they don't reset until you're dead. That's the only... Oh, they're my doggers, so they won't kill me. As you can see, they jump out all over the place. The bots do. They're pretty accurate but slow, but on the big maps they are a pain in the backside because they do pick you off really well. Grenades are very powerful. Right, I'm going to get pineapple squelch. There you go. First pineapple squelch of the new game. Happy flipping days. Okay, you can see the mini-map on here. Still, I think that still needs to be worked into, but the idea being is it gives you an idea who's around. Great stuff. Come on, let's go. Okay, reload simple. I am using the move controllers now. Only the one that I'm holding the gun with is the tracking one. The other move just uses for pressing for movement forward, facing the way that you're going. The gun is not tracking, look. I prefer that because I can just do that without I'm wandering left and right all over the place. Some people find that really odd, but it just works for me. Okay, now, back of the map, this is the underneath the tunnel, going right to the other side of the map. Oh, I've used both my grenades, so I'm going to try and sneak up on him. Yep, you can climb ladders. Brilliant stuff. So the problem is now is I can't actually get any more kill streaks, but it means I'm not dead. Now I am. Right, 21 and 1. That's a good start. To say I've usually got lasers, more powerful weapons and sights. So obviously I'm starting from scratch again. That's not a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, you build your credit. See, I can't do long shots without a laser or a sight. There's some fabulous sights on here. Oh, I picked him off, but didn't get him. Come on, Coles, let's go. Let's go. Okay, the house is pretty big. Multiple level. There is a garage as well. I don't think you've seen that yet. There we go, that's the garage. Normally when you're playing Search and Destroy, there's actually one of your drop bomb sites there. Okay, still good. Still got get 2 grenades around. Now you can swap them for flashes and smokes. Probably more ideal for Search and Destroy, but for this game it's carnage, so it's just like chuck as many pineapples as you can. Reload is manual by just pressing top left on your move controller. The move controller I'm holding does give you the jump button as well, which is the big move button in the centre of the pad. So it's dropped to my mouse, so I'll pick that up. There we go, reload. Some guns do reload quicker than others. Oh, great long shot, Coles. Now look, you can see that white boxes on my kill streaks. That shows I've got first 2 done. So that means I'm up to 5. There you go, white box on the dogs. Press the X to activate, and away you go. Okay, I have to hit markers off because I think at long distance they're getting the bloody way. So, okay. So, move controller. Left one isn't tracking for the simple reason that's just purely used for button mashing. Will come into effect when dual wields are activated, but that's coming in a later update, so at the moment that's not part of the game at the minute. But dual wield and also holding... hello. They're lining up for me. Look at all the ammo they've dropped from me as well. Doggies are still going. Doggies are still chewing on quite a few people's ankles, which I like. What I'll do, once I finish this game, I'll go back out, see how much I've earned and see what guns I can upgrade. Because at the end of the day, that's how you earn your... Yeah, you're probably wondering what the bots are called, Johnny Cash and... Because I've no idea. You know, this Porky Pig, he can be a little terror. Wonder Woman is my arch enemy when it comes to the bots. So, okay, what else is there now? Oh, Porky, see what I mean? Porky bloody Pig. Cheeky little bleeder. I'll have him in a minute. Now the AK was actually a bloody rubbish weapon when they first started using it as the main weapon. But over time I've actually... oh, and I've got to do the slide as well. So you can do slides. You do that by running and then press the prone button. Bloody hell. Get off, Porky Pig. So you can slide down things. Especially down ramps and what have you. Very good when you're trying to pull off a slide kill. Oh, for God's sake, bots. Okay, so at 46, what we've got left on timer? 24 seconds. So, there you go, Porky, that's my revenge. So yeah, so I've only equipped the grenades, but there are flashes and smokes as well. Now that's controlled by the left move trigger button. If you're selecting 2 grenades, not a problem, you just press it and let go. You can spam them quite quickly, which has been a bit of a complaint. But to be fair, okay, 49 and 3. That's a good shout for that run. Right, I'm going to go to the monastery because this is where all the carnage kicks in. Smaller map, about 2 levels. You've got you can see the church on the top. You've got tunnel underneath. You've also got on the right hand side there's a bit of a drop in a ramp. On the left hand side is like a little bridge that connects the tunnel to the turret over there. So let's see if we can get some more quality shots in, because at the end of the day, and then what I'll do is, let's go. I might just put something on Discord to say, look, see the moves in action. Let's get some points first and then I'll put it on. Okay, because normally I can turn the laser on. I haven't got that in a minute. So this is a small map, quick, sharp. So this is the bit that goes under the church. This is the bit that goes to the left of it as we're looking at the startup map. Lovely shot there. And there's a little bridge that then connects you to the turret at the top here, which then you can go round, back over here, and then you're back of the church. Oh, look, they're lining up for me, bless them. So that's the drone off. That's going to search for somebody. That means I've got my dogs off. Fabulous. Now I can do head turning. I can actually... There's no strafe or backwards button with the moves, which some people think is an absolute disaster. I don't. I have my turn setting up so high I can basically do like a 180 literally within a millisecond. The other thing I'm capable of doing is the underarm armpit shot. So if I get turned and I haven't got the chance to now reload. Stay with me. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Oh, see, I tried to pull it off there, it didn't work. So that's reset me kill streaks, that's good, so I can go back. Now grenades, love grenades. Look, Squelch. Not quite. The pineapple Squelch is the trade name for killing people with grenades, because they look like pineapples. And because of that, pineapple Squelch. No, I've got no grenades, so I've used them that corner. So there's a lot of speculative grenades going on as well. Lots of them. Ha! Good on you, mate. Now, for that reason... Oh, bollocks, reload. Now, this is the important bit. Reloading, you've got to do... Your timing's got to be absolutely bob on, because if you reload in a gunfight, it's game over. So there's my drone. Quick reload. Pick up some ammo. So again, I'm using head tracking rather than gun tracking, because if I can't play it, I can't do it. With the aim controller, not a problem, but with the moves, no. In Firewall, I can manage it with the gun facing the right way, because you've physically got two hands pointing on the gun. Now, because I've got these flea market dildos in my hand, good old Sony 10-year-old technology, I just find it just suits me down to the ground. After the offsets are finished, once you've got the offsets absolutely spot on, and it will take a bit of trial and error. It took me about a week just to get the offsets just right. And that can also be said for the aim and the dual shock. Now the dual shock I think is a fabulous idea, because it does allow you to give people with limited movement the chance to play this game, because you can just basically play like Call of Duty. Just basically use your sticks, high turn speed, and also have it to a level that you don't have to move the actual controller much at all, because you can have it so high up in the offsets, it's pretty much, you can rest it on your belly, and the gun is actually eye level, which is fabulous. So many wonderful setups in here, wonderful. Now, I know a lot of people were wanting to see some move action, because people were really not happy about, you know, how good is it? Is it crap? Is it, oh no, it's not going to be competitive? I said, you know, we were beta testers, so I said to Steve, I'll test it for you, mate, not a problem, because I think everybody just wanted to use the aim, because, you know, it was designed as an aim game, which is fine. I have an aim controller, and don't get me wrong, it's one of the best pieces of equipment ever made for any controller. And I just fell in love with the moves, and I've just not gone back. So, you know, and the guys came up with the nickname of Movement Master Mick, even to a point of, like I say, I've even got a t-shirt made just for the crack of it, because I've really enjoyed being part of this community. So, it's, yes mate, it's, yeah, I've nailed it, absolutely nailed it, and I've said to Steve I'll do tutorials, I'll do, you know, questions and answers. You know, I'm 50 years old this year, boys and girls, so at the end of the day, it's... We also remember, I've not got any of my attachments on either. I've got no laser, no sights. I do run around with the I do run around with a sniper. I did on the beta section. Oh god, they're picking me off now, the cheeky little sods. But yeah, it's comfort setting galore. You know, very, well, no motion sickness for me because I've got my VR legs. You know, I'm mad on roller coasters and stuff like that. But look, I can hold this really quite close to my eye because I've got it. The offset is about, I think where the move is, it's probably the where the magazine is. But because I can bring it up like that, oh, then I run out of. No! Scumbag. Nah, under armpit shot that one. So yeah, one thing I love about the moves that you can't do with the. Bitch. Second death, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it's the under armpit shot. So I can basically shove that under there like that. So literally the gun is behind me without having to turn. So that is so fast, it's ridiculous. Oh, piss off. Sorry. The bots get my nerves after a bit. And to be fair, once you've done a bit of bot killing, it's gets a little bit monotonous, and although I'm not the best player in the world, I'd rather play against people because I am not going to get better by playing against bots. They have their due for your first timers, and they give you a real good sense of you know what this game is. Ooh. Chase him. Where is he? Oh no, no, no! Don't kill me! Ooh, that was close. You can see, look, my little green marker. Look there. That tells me my health. That's now gone back to normal. Obviously you'll go red if you get shot as well, like that. Where did he shoot me from, the little scallywag? Well, you can have a pineapple for that. And there's your pineapple squelch. Oh, the timer's a bit lower. That used to be higher up. That used to be here. Where did you shoot me from, you little scallywag? Right, once I've done this, I'm going to go into the gun menu and update the weapons. Oh, I did squelch. That's not good. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, boys. Again, it's pretty much hip firing, but you can get away with it with the booze. That is it. I'm admiring the bloody gun. Yeah, the AK is an absolutely beautiful weapon with a decent sight, medium range, wonderful. There you go. Oh, no grenades. No grenades. Oh, I thought I killed him. Okay, so every time you kill them, they will drop a bit of ammo for you. I've not set my dogs or anything off. Completely forgot. To enjoy myself shooting everywhere. Okay. I still think that looks like Father Christmas. What do you reckon? It does. That's Father Christmas. I'm sorry. Steve, that's Father Christmas. Okay, so I'm now going to pop out and update my gun. Because I need to. Right, let's... Ooh. Now this is where I've got to remember what my details were. So as you can see, zombies, domination and private matches will be coming soon. They're on the roadmap, ready to rock and roll. Right, I'm just going to post something on Discord so the guys can... anybody wants to see move capability? Because everybody keeps asking about it, so... See if I can link it, turn the volume down. Trying to do two things at once, that's not good, is it? Ooh, right, let's have a look. Where are we at? I can't find my share button. Where's that then? Trying to do it off my phone, which is not good. Anyway, let's sort the guns out first. That's what I'm here for. Right, okay. So, each game you get points and coins. So, to spend on attachments and things of that nature. You can also update the colour of your guns with the coins that you've earned. So at the moment I've got 2,130, if you can see that. That's there. So I'm not going to do the cosmetics just yet, because I want to add... so you can have a bayonet or a laser. I'm going for the laser. Now, once you've bought it, you then have to select it again to equip it. Okay? Doesn't do it automatically. Okay, sight. Do I need a sight at the minute? Don't know, I can't really afford it, so I've only got 126 coins left. So, that's a good start. So also, you've got all the different sights. I like the red dots on the standard weapons. And then also, you've got, I like the 16 scope on the sniper, because I normally have AK, sniper with red dot and laser, sniper with 16 and laser, and then I have the M18 gun, which I normally use in the smaller maps like, well, town as it was, but now it's monastery. But town and the others will be coming back soon. But yeah, the AK is fabulous for long distance, medium distance anyway, so especially on the desert map. Okay, so let's just see if we can go back in here and find out if anybody else can join us. Still want to know how I can get... actually, let me... I'll worry about that in a minute. I'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, so... as I've gone into it, the map is automatically selected. Default map is Monastery. There's two versions, day and night, or dusk, I think they've called it. Right, now then, same gun, but now I've got a laser. So, start the game, select laser, rock and roll. Look at the difference here. Whee! Take a bit of that sunshine. So the idea being is now, I can pick people off, hopefully a bit quicker. He says. Right, let's see if we can improve on this door. I need to get at least 50. There we go. So laser is on and off. Dead easy. Single button press. Bayonet attachments don't need to do anything. You have to when you actually try and stab somebody, you literally just push it forward and twist like a wiggle. You have to waggle like a little bit of a waggle. So there's no actual. There is a melee button. You know, there is a melee button. Which I can't find at the minute. It's that one, isn't it? Which is okay, but it takes 2 hits to actually smack somebody in the head. Which in this game, you haven't got time. Because it is literally bang, 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 bang. Now the bots obviously are a good warm-up. But when you play some of the big boys, they are absolute pain in the arse. How do you reload? Okay, so reload is on the right move controller, and it is basically top right. So where X is for left, so I've got left and right, which is X and circle, and then your top left button, which I believe is square, and then triangle is your slide, and prone as well. So reload, simple as single button pressing. Now when the dual wields come out, they are thinking of using a very similar mechanic to pistol whip, because obviously you've got 2 hands fully functional. Movement should be exactly the same, but obviously both hands will be totally independent. So this is a good reason why I use head tracking, because obviously if you're doing gun tracking, which gun do you follow? If you're dual wielding, oh you little sod. So if you're dual wielding, you'll split yourself in half. I want to go left, I want to go right. No, you can't. So this is where I think head tracking does win, but it's personal preference at the end of the day. Personal preference, and that's the beauty of this game, is it fits everybody. You know, aim controllers. Yes, that's what it was built on. Move controllers. Not everybody can get them, especially when they're 130 quid a pop nowadays. It's ridiculous. Even used ones on bloody eBay are like 40 quid. You know, and you're not even guaranteed to get a good one. So it's horrendous. I was lucky. I bought mine back in 2012. I think I bought 3 move controllers and a Navi controller. Where's he gone? Oh, a Navi controller, 20 quid, 5 quid each, bargain. I could sell them now and make 100 quid, easy. But no, I know as one of my beta testers called them flea market dildos. Oh, let's set all these things off again. I'm too busy enjoying the game. I know he calls them flea market dildos because honestly they are not the best shaped things in the world, and they were not really designed for VR, were they? They were designed for Wonderbooks and the PlayStation 3 camera. So, quick. Doggy's got him. Thanks, Doggy, you saved me. Oh, grenade. Wasted grenade, I should have shot him really. Okay, so hopefully after this game I'll be able to... whoa, double space. I'll be able to purchase... I want the M18 next, that's my next port of call. Oh yeah. Sorry chum, you alright? I think he had epileptic fit there. I think he couldn't realise how cheap Alvo was to buy. Like I say, 25% discount first 2 weeks for all regions. So, US, Australia, Canada, everybody gets 25% because obviously you need PlayStation Plus to play it. So, no point buying it if you haven't got Plus because it won't work. But obviously, as most people have Plus, why wouldn't you? You get free games. And look around for bargains. I use Hot UK deals. And special offers normally pop up on there from certain providers for PSN codes. I've just got a £35 PSN voucher for under 30 quid. Not under 30. Yeah, under 30 quid. It was 29 something. So I've saved a fiver straight away. Steve still gets his money, which is great. So as you can see, the move controllers are competitive. It is a hell of a lot of muscle memory, that is for sure. And like I say, the aim controller is still an absolute beast of a piece of equipment. Oh, what the hell? Where did he shoot me from? Right, I'm at 62, second death. That's not bad. So I've reset me... We're having a bit of a fit there, bless him. So I've reset me kill streaks, so that's good. So I'll be able to get the doggies again. So now I've got the map. Look, so you can see the position of the enemy in team deathmatch and search and destroy. You'll always see your colleagues, but you need 3 kills to get them on the map for your opponents. Search and destroy is a little bit different because it's a permadeath like Firewall. So 1 death and you're on the cameras, and obviously free for all and team deathmatch respawn as much as you like. There's no limit. Now then, where did that come from? Did he blame up? Did he blame? Oh no, it was the drone. Thought someone else was the game then. They're my doggies, so I shouldn't shoot them really, should I? Silly sausage. Right, so reloading. Obviously, look, occupational hazard. Oh dear. Right, this game. I was beta testing this back in late January, and tell you one thing, it made lockdown a hell of a lot more tolerable. A lot more tolerable. Oh, doggy's going for Squelches. Oh, Batman. You little git. Right, get my doggies again. Right, can I get 10 more to get 100? I have got 1 minute to get 10 more kills. Let's see if we can do it. The beauty about this game, boys, I'm not anywhere near as good as any of the top players. I hold my own, and that's pretty much it. So at the end of the day, you know, a 50-year-old guy using move controllers against some young whippersnappers. Oh, reloading. Obviously the bots are a little bit more courteous than my fellow boys and girls who've been playing this for a little while. Get lost. You just spawned there, didn't you, little cheeky toad? Right. Okay. How long we got left? I must have done 10 lines. I can check on the leaderboard, but I need to earn as many pennies as I can to get these guns. Oh, don't you start, mister. So obviously, look, I've only got a little bit of green left on my thing. 1 kill and I'm dead. 106. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So, let's see how much we've earned and see if I can get the M18. And hopefully, once I've got a decent amount of weaponry, I'm going to chuck myself into Team Deathmatch. And hopefully get a decent round with some decent folk. Hopefully some of the original guys. Right, so I'm up to 1716. So, let's see if we can change the gun to... Now obviously there's quite a few. You've got a shotgun. The M16 is a three-burst rifle. It's not bad. I think it's a bit slow, but it's pretty powerful. Normally 3 shots, if you get them in the head, they are down. That has a 50 mag round, so you can really pummel them with that. Small levels, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But I've started to like the M18 or the MK18, which is 1,000, fabulous. So I've bought that. Pistols, there's only 2 types. There's only 2 types, nothing to go mad about. One's a single shot, one's a double shot, but they are pretty powerful actually. We had a pistols game a couple of weeks ago in the desert, and we were doing like stand and deliver, so it's like, you know, walk 10 paces, draw your guns and shoot people in the face. So yeah, poor old Steve got a slap, so unfortunately he lost. Right, so now they call it a Viper, but technically it's an M18. So can I have any attachments? I don't think I'll be able to have any, will I? No. Okay, so each item has to be unlocked individually per gun. So although I've got the laser on the 8K47, I need to earn more points so I can get to another laser. So progression is not as slow as Firewall, thank God. So at least then you've got, you know, you can add things quickly, step at a time. You could just blast through the game for half an hour and then just pick what you want in one big go. So, right, so back at Monastery. Sorry about this, guys. I'd like to show some other maps. Because at the end of the day, there's more to this game than this one. But because it's a small map, more kills, more points. So in a way, it does get you into the rhythm a lot faster. Obviously with the bigger maps, you've got long range capabilities from watchtowers and top of houses and things of that nature. Right, so got the M18 now. You can see a lot more powerful. It has got a smaller magazine though, so it does need reloading a little bit more. It is a beast of a weapon. I love it. I actually use this as probably my main weapon throughout the game. If you watch me, I say, because unfortunately we couldn't obviously because of the non-disclosure agreement, we couldn't share any game. Only got lifted late this afternoon, evening time. I was unfortunately at work, so I couldn't actually get on board quickly. But Shughead has done a review of the game. He likes it. I think Brian Paul and the guys were looking at a review sometime tomorrow. Let's grenade these two. Oh, look at that. Triple squelch. That's what you call a triple pineapple squelch. Dogs are doing their bit, so this is a pretty hard. And fairly accurate as well. The AK is actually slightly more accurate. It's just a slightly slower firing rate. So this is like short to medium range. And then, like I say, your AK is a little bit more medium to long. And then obviously your snipers are, they are blow your brains out sort of equipment. Again, due to my offset being absolutely bob on. Oh, didn't quite get that over the shoulder shot. Didn't want to risk it because I've run out of the reload, so let's go down here. Still got one grenade left. Make sure I get my ammos. Although it's good killing them, you will find you run out of ammo really quickly. So this bridge actually connects underneath to the tunnel that's underneath the church. I don't think people use that enough actually. I normally nip down there for a reload. Right, I've run out of breath now, so I'm just going to wait till my breath gets back. Again, I've got no scopes. Don't you bloody start. So yep, jump button again. Like I say, it's on the gun move, and then like I say, I'm pressing the left move button to move in the direction I'm facing. Oh, what a shot that is! Don't just spawn in front of me. That's not very good, is it? You're just going to get a slap in the face, then, aren't you? So, overall, I know a lot of people are saying that the moves are not competitive. I think I'm going to have to slightly disagree. Yes, you can't move backwards. Fair enough, I can understand that. Although strafing is pretty much just a wobble. When you're sliding, it works. Look, I'm going to slide here. I'm going to tilt my head. Look at that. So there is strafing to a degree, but not that sort of strafing. Which, okay, Navi controller could have done that brilliantly. I'll ask Steve if he would implement that, because I think it is a very underused piece of equipment. And when your left move is actually, you know, not lit, the left move has not got the ball lit. It's just really, it's just basically like, you know, like the nunchuck on the Wii controller. If you had a Wii controller, you know, you got your nunchuck, which, you know, you did a bit of wobbling with, but it was mainly stick and some extra buttons, so you can, you know, I've played Call of Duty with that. I quite enjoyed it. So it's no different to that. Oh, I nearly died then, look. Very, very red. So slide around this corner, turn around that corner, look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. That's it, boys, just line up for me. Just line up for me. Absolutely bob on. Okay, so at the moment I can swap weapons, which is simple as that. It is the, you know, it's functional. It does actually feel more natural with the gun, pistols in your hand for shooting, because obviously it's one-handed. So the only thing with the moves is you can run around with shotguns and snipers one-handed, so it's not quite natural. But at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's what feels right for you. I'm not going to preach to the guys who've got aim controllers, because there's not enough games that use the aim controller properly. I'm not quite sure if PSVR 2 will ever aim control or have something like the Quest, which has like an attachment where you put the both controllers into to make it into a stock of some sort. I think it'll go down in history as one of the best controllers ever made, there's no doubt about that. But don't get me wrong, I love the moves. Yes, they are limiting, but, you know, are they for me? No, not at all. I find the majority use, and like I say, oh, double squelch, get in. It is what it is, boys. You know, we all drive different types of cars, we all wear different types of trainers. Why? Because we're all different. And the beauty of being different is we're all individuals. So it's not everybody's cup of tea. And like I say, I wouldn't force the moves down people's throats, but I wouldn't dismiss them either. You know, that's the thing that makes me feel the moves are crap. Well, yeah, they're not brilliant, but they're not crap. Not by a long chalk. Oh, don't you dare. How long have we got left? 1 minute 40. Can I go? Have I died in this one? Have I actually died? Let me just check. No! 82-0. Oh no, no, come on, pressure's on. Oh no. Oh, under armpit shot there, boys. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, because I've not died, I can only have the kill streak once. Oh my lord, where did he go? He went flying. Look at that, straight through them. Yeah, so reloading, you've got to be careful. You've got to make sure you do it at the right time, because anybody could be flying around that corner, especially some of the best players. They jump, slide through windows. You know, it's like Jack in a Box. So it's like through here, then you can go jump through there, and then you can jump back through there again, and play peekaboo with you. It's fabulous. it is so fast. No, 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 no. 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 Couldn't get a complete round in. Shite. Never mind. Oh my god. I'll get me dead in a minute. God, just run away. Oh, you little cheeky devil. Okay, so I'm going to do 82 and 1. Oh, let's get to 100. No, stuck on that. Okay. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Is it the one? Oh, 95. 95. Right, I'm not going to pick another gun. I am going to go to house. Another fabulous, fabulous map. Right, just give me a second. I'm just going to have a quick slurp. Because I'm absolutely parched. Just got me there we go. Give me a second while I wait for that. Let's see if we can do it from here. So, my channel. Okay, playing live. See if I can save it from here. Let's have a go. Spare me a second. Share the link. I'm going to put this on Discord. Oops. Quick, quick, quick. Let's go into the game and then... Oh, actually... Oh, come on. We'll do this properly. Trying to make sure that we won't spread the word of the move controllers, because if we don't, nobody will know that they are actually half decent. Right, let's go. Right, house map. Okay, we're a bit behind, so I've got to pull it out of the bag a bit. Right, tunnels underneath the whole of the... oh, there's one. Underneath the house map. And it links basically underneath garage to the bottom of the house. Ooh. Tell you about reloading it, so you can go back up the stairs. Now we're back in the house. That's a good shot from there. That's it. Just tap tap, feather the throttle, as they say. Oh, little git. Picked me off from nowhere. Right, so pressure's on now. Got to go for it. Got to go for it. So again, I can. Now what I do is I clench my knuckles together and bring bring it together. Now that's quite useful when you're doing it for snipering. So, all good. See if there's anybody behind that wall, so you get Squelch. Hey up mate, how you doing? Why are you not playing? Why are you not playing? Oh, you little toad. Right, okay. Right, they are stepping the game up. Okay, so all I'm doing at the minute is I'm just trying to get enough points to under the armpit shot just pulled off there. Hey up matey. Oh, not long for you boys, is it? Not long. Are you Pacific or Atlantic side? Or east? Is it eastern and west, central? I don't know. Your place is so frigging big. It's got about 8 time zones. Us in the UK get one if we're lucky. Oh, not long, mate. Not long. Well, I've took time off work because I'm going to just basically play this all night. Have a kit. Oh, you cheeky little monkey. And I might still be on by the time you get it, buddy. So no. Are you using the aim? I guess you're going to be using the aim, aren't you? There's not many people who use the moves like me because I'm just a sado. Oh, what a shot. That's with no laser, no sights, with move controllers. That's why they call me Move Master Mick. Come on, Triple M in the house. Let's be having it. Oh, another armpit. You know, I've not used any of my flipping perks again. I must be mad. I must be mad. Okay. Pat that game in, sunshine. Now, this particular map, I think, if you stay around the house a lot more protection. Although you can get picked off from that tower quite easily, so be careful. So just make sure you're not completely invisible sight. There's some very good sniper players out there, boys and girls. Really good. I like to run around with a sniper with a laser attachment, because like I say, with the moves, technically you're walking around with a one-handed sniper. It's not natural, but my God, it's fun. At the end of the day, yeah, do it, mate. I said earlier, anybody who's got like limited movement, the DualShock is brilliant because you can do the offset in such a way that you don't have to physically move the controller, because you can set the sticks up at a very high speed. Oh no, I've run out of bullets. He's going to get me, so you can set the actual turn speed really high, do the offset so it's actually rested in one place, and then just use the sticks for control. But yeah, you know, you've got head tracking as well as motion tracking with the gun. I've gone for head tracking because it's easier for me because of the moves. So look, I'm moving the way I'm facing, not the way I'm actually pointing. Again, when I play Firewall, I do the opposite. I use the gun as the forward motion. But then, like I say, that's the beauty of having an aim controller. This just suits me. This just suits me. But yeah, try them, have a play, see what you think. Don't discount any of them. I would. Yeah, it is, mate. I was lucky enough to be in the beta testing since end of January. Very lucky, to be fair, and the community is stunning, absolutely stunning. Got loads of new friends. Steve, the developer, listened to everybody. He's got ideas in his head. You know, he wants flipping Marvel, flipping space carriers and jetpacks and bungee jumping. It's like, good God, man, steady on. It's a PlayStation 4, you know. So you might see them in the coming months, or he might just save it for PS5. He's very passionate, very driven, and like I say, he's managed to drag this kicking and screaming in 2021. So yeah, bless him. Team have done brilliantly well. Oh no, I've got to reload. Team have done massively well to get this game off the ground and to get it absolutely nailed. Absolutely nailed. Right, so let's see. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go to the industrial map because this map is stunning. So I'm going to go back to the AK with the laser. because the distances are a lot bigger now. It's a more of a flat map, but you've got quite a lot of places to jump and explore. Lots of roofs to explore. There's 2 places down the far end we've called the boobies because they look like 2 big boobies. Yeah, 2017 wasn't it? And I remember that trailer, and they said it would come out 2018. If you watch the Without Parole interview with Steve, he goes through the story of how it was, how he managed to drag it kicking and screaming out of the hands of the previous developers. But yeah, to say he's had, nowhere near the budget that Firewall's had. This game's stunning, absolutely stunning. And this map, I think, just proves. Oh, my laser's not on. Did I not just? Oh, what an idiot! But it was on last time. Anyway, yeah. So watch that Without Parole interview with Steve. It's about 28 minutes long, but he does just give the full lowdown of how he managed to get this game doing. But no, Sean, Smups, all the guys who are. Jesus, that's a good start. To say he had teams of between 3 and 12 working on the game. Not big budget thing, but just look at this map. It's absolutely stunning. Did it drop the ball, or is it just, it's had its day? I played last night. Was it Sunday night actually? No, Saturday night, sorry. And for half an hour I thought, my God, I can't move. It's like running through porridge. But after about half an hour getting back into it, I thought, you know what, I still like this game. And then some of the guys who obviously I've met on here teamed up with me. We had an absolute riot, but yeah. And then obviously coming back here, it was like, oh my God, this game's got 2 speeds, 100 mile an hour and stop. Which is its main selling point. It's an absolute beast. Yeah. But you've got to remember that game's 3.5 years old. Well, 3 years old. 2018, and it's running on, hardware at the time, which, to be fair, was never designed. Oh yeah, I used to do all-night ones as well, fella. I'm not very good at Firewall, to be honest. I'm not very tactical. I should run around and shoot people in the face. I think this is why this game suits me down to ground. It is 100%. It's like COD in VR, 100%. I'd love to see, the old Battlefield, Bad Company games in VR. I thought they were some of the best PlayStation, shooters. I need my laser. Why is my laser not? That's a bit weird. Yeah, I'd love to see Battlefield, Bad Company 1 and 2. Just die. Into VR, because I think they're not too big a games. Oh, you little son. Johnny Cash, he's another one. Yes, absolutely. And you got to remember, this runs on a base PS4. I've got PS4 Pro. Still trying to get PS5, but I'm not overly fussed because there's nothing on PS5 that makes me want to buy. Go, oh yeah, I need a PS5. But this hasn't even got a Pro patch, by the way. This is the PS4 OG equivalent. There's no Pro patch. There's no PS5 enhancements either. So, where's he shooting me from? Oh, get out of the way, get away. The bots are accurate. This is oh my God, what? He shot me through a wall. What? A little scallywag. So these are the boobies over here. So I'm going to try and climb up one, see if I can pick off some bottage. So, everything's, anything with a ladder is climbable. Now, this is obviously one of the favourite positions for snippage. You can actually jump down the sides a little bit. Yeah, have a pineapple. I didn't squelch him. So what you can do, you can basically run around the side. Ooh, Jimmy's having a go. Yes. What do you mean for Alvo or Firewall? So, like you say, if you mean movement in this game, it's fully optimised, and you would never have thought a VR game would run at this speed. Now, I know people going about Population 1 and Contractors and Pavlov and stuff like that. I've never played them. So, from that point of view, I can't compare. Who was shooting me then? Oh, it is, mate. I think it's running close to about 120 frames. Easy. But yeah, this probably doesn't show well on the stream because obviously I'm only running it directly through the PlayStation broadcast capability. Like I say, I've seen some stuff on the PS5 being broadcasted at 60 frames. But yeah, this has got to be definitely running 90 because it is beautifully smooth. Yeah, big maps, 10 players, absolutely. Yeah, 5v5. To be fair, matey, the smoothness was never a problem with the game. When I jumped on in January, it was like this. This map came in a bit later. But yeah, it is silky, very silky. I don't think I've ever... I think the only time I've seen frame drops is when I think the drone is set off. Actually, that's my map activated. A couple more to get the drone. Yeah, it's beautifully smooth, mate. I don't think YouTube does it. Oh crap! Does it justice at all? Like I say, I've seen a couple of PS5 share factory edits, and they run it at 60 frames, and obviously it's got the power. But no, they've absolutely how they've managed to get this working on an OG PS4 is something short of a miracle. We had a few little memory optimization issues with one of the maps, but they sorted that out within a week. Like I say, the community was... yeah, I'll have a look later, matey. But like I say, in the headset, very little screen door effect, very little. To the point that I don't even notice it, but the game is so fast and so fluid, you don't really worry about it. No real problem with anti-aliasing either. All the lines are sharp. So you get in the light. I'll try and get one of the. I'll try and get the night monastery map because that will. The glimmer you get off the guns is incredible. So attention to detail is fabulous. I mean, it's not a realistic shooter, so it's not like you know, what's that one that's on Quest? Is it Soul Calibur? Yeah. Well, like I say, matey, I've been using them since probably middle of February, and I only did it to test. You know, we were beta testers. I said to Steve, "Has anybody done the moves yet, Steve?" He says, "Well, I could do with somebody, you know, spending a bit of time with them." So I thought, okay, you know, you've been generous to give us a, you know, part of your family to sort this out. I will do the testing. I'll report back, and then I did the report for that and the DualShock, and I said, "Yep, DualShock's fine." Not fantastic, but fine. I says, but I fall in love with the moves, and my aim controller is going to collect a little bit more dust. And he says, well, he was worried. He says, well, you know, are you competitive? And it was actually the other lads who said, oh yeah, he's competitive, all right. You know, it's very rare I get bottom of the leaderboard. Let's put it that way, unless I'm just playing crap. But you know, you have days like that. But yeah, it's a pity I can't unlock the sniper just yet. Because running around with that is quality. You can really look down the sights as well. But yeah, let's see how much I've earned. See if we can. In fact, no. I'm going to go on to. Monastery Dark, and then we'll have a look at Desert Day. That's a great map. That is. That's one of the original maps. That when they bought the game from the original developer. They it's one of the assets they actually got as part of the deal. Oh, Pepsi Max Ginger. Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Right. So, this is the monastery. Well, night, dusk, whatever you call it. The lighting is fabulous. If I get a chance to show how the light bounces off the gun, it's quality. Absolute quality. I mean, okay, it's probably not got the production values of Firewall, but my God, it's got the gameplay. Right. Oops. I have 4 hours to kill. Oh, mate, he must be killing you. I guess you weren't lucky enough to get a beta code, were you? Oh, we've woken up today, these bots are. So, well, they're getting better, because I'm getting up the leaderboard a little bit. Oh, it didn't show it. It must have been Desert Nights that was the... This one's a bit crafty, because they can hide behind boxes in the shadows. So I've got to be a little bit more thoughtful about where I'm going. There you go. Sometimes just tapping the trigger will do it. Reload. Hiding around corners with the scallywag. But yeah, I mean, look at the lighting. I mean, it's just stunning. Look at the moonlight. Absolutely fabulous. Yeah, I know people say, oh, it's a bit blurry. No, everyone keeps going on about Discord, but until these guys, I didn't know how to really use it. I didn't understand it. Stupid enough, I do work in IT, but it doesn't necessarily mean I know everything about IT. But yeah, Discord, shed loads, but the community, even now, if you're in the just a general one, there's fabulous folk in there, fabulous folk. Made lots of new friends. I think probably maybe friends for life, because they are absolutely fabulous. So, like I say, very little nastiness at all. Lots of shits and giggles. Lots of shits and giggles. Because that's what this game is. You don't take it seriously because it's just a mad game. It's a mad game. Like I say, going back to the realistic, yes, it isn't a realistic shooter. It's an arcade shooter. So you're going to get people saying, oh, well, it's the balancing's off, and oh, the grenades blow up too much, and blah, blah, blah. Take it for what it is. It's a fast-paced, mental shooter that covers... Oh, God, they're on fire. I played this map and got shot twice last time. Ah, but it's the... No, only daylight one. Obviously, it's a bit darker. I wear glasses. Yes, it does. So, forget from him. You can see on my gun, I've got 3 kill streaks. I've now got the first 3. So first 3 kill streaks is the radar. There are other perks as well, but only goes for radar. I've now got the drone, which you didn't see because it's killed somebody. And now I've got the doggies. So, yeah, so it's 3, 5 and 8 is your kill streak numbers. You can pick ones from the main menu from when you're doing your gun loadouts. Steve is going to be adding more types of perks. But obviously, he just wants the game. Well, pineapple squelch coming in. And there's 2 squelches. Lovely. I'm going to trademark. If anybody says it's a pineapple squelch, that was my idea. So like I said about doing the slide, so I'm coming in for a slide, but I'm using my head tracking not to move. That's not my gun move, that's my head. So, look, my doggies. Can't see anything right now. Oh no! No! Now, the thing with the kill streaks is, they don't reset until you're dead. So, which is a bit of a pain really, because you've earned them, you can't earn them again until you're dead. So, it's a bit frustrating, but that's the level of the game. We might add extra kill streaks for extra bonus, like 10, 11, whatever. But some of these guys, you know, they can go 25 without dying. They are monsters, absolute monsters. I just hope you guys, when you come on board, don't get them too early. Because like I say, you want to get into the game first before you get bothered. Because like I say, this is incredibly fast paced. It's just, you know, you've just got to keep your eyes on the prize, really. Oh, you're not dying. You know, I mean, some of the bigger maps you can do camping, but the problem with that is you probably get 2 shots off, 2 kills, and everybody knows where you are then. So they'll just come and grenade the crap out of you. So just be wary of that. But if you do find some really good spots, then yeah, you can pretty much clean up. But some of the snipers on this game are absolute beasts. I mean, I use a laser on... Oh, no, okay. I'm not. Oh, okay, fabulous, yeah. God, yeah, I wish I could buy 2 copies. Well, I even said to Steve, even though he was giving us the discount, I said as a thank you, I'm going to give him back the $10 that's, you know, well, it's pounds for me, but the $10 he should have got from Sony for, oh, come on, the extra money, because obviously he let us do the beta for last 2.5 months, so I think it's only fair as a thank you to say to Steve, there you go mate, here's your $10 back for your PS Plus discount, you know, and give it to the lads so you can have a Christmas party or something, or treat them or whatever, because a lot of these guys are doing this for very little or no money at all, so, which I think's incredible, you know, there's no Sony millions been put into this game, it's basically love and determination, I think. Bloody hellfire, they're just coming out of the woodworks, going off. Bloody hell boys, you're not very clever, are you? I know you're helping me get my weapons back, so I missed from the beta, but yeah, I can drop down here, look, so it's another way in, look. See this map here? There's other places you can't go on holiday because of COVID. Yeah, all them, terrible. Never mind. One day it'll be, we can go anywhere we want. Oh dear. Oh come on, Porky, don't be nasty. I can't see how it can fail, mate. I mean, it's not going to be for everybody. I have had a few arguments with a few guys in the beta say, oh, it's trash, it's blah blah blah. I play Firewall professionally, and this game's trash. But it's a different game. It's a different game. It's like comparing. Yeah, you might be good at say Gran Turismo as a racing game, but you can be completely trash at playing Dirt Rally because it's two types of games, different games. Yes, they're both card racing games, but they're not the same mechanic, and that's the difference. People think because they're good at Firewall, they're going to instantly be brilliant at this. Unfortunately, I've mullered a lot of Firewall players who have come on giving it the big I am, and I've completely mullered them with move controllers. Or flea market dildos, as I've nicely called them, because they're sex toys, aren't they? They're just two big sex toys. I haven't died in ages, what's going on? Yeah, so, and like I say, this game's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Just like Firewall did. Firewall didn't have a lot when it started. But it grew into, I mean, I went to it the other day, and it looks stunning. I have to admit, it looks absolutely 95 again. I got 95 last time. God, not improving. Right, let's go Desert Day. Now this is a lovely map. I like this map. I didn't like it to start with. I really struggled with it. But it's, again, Sniper's Paradise. Lots of rooftops to get up. Lots of nooks and crannies. There's a mountain at the back of the map. I'll try and get around as much as I can. So at least you have an idea. So, again, one of the original maps. There was a night version, but it had, that's gone offline for to be updated. A lot of collider issues, like as you can see, like the overhangs of the matting over the windows and stuff, where the drop downs were too low, so you look like you're hitting basically a brick wall, even though it's actually fabric. So, but this one's fine. This one's absolutely bob on. I don't know. What for the bots? They've not said anything. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about that. That's above my pay grade. That is. It's above my pay grade. I did wonder. I suppose at the end of the day, they are not. Yeah, but they're not Spider-Man characters. So they're not got. They're only by name, they're not actually Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. It would be quite funny if we did have Spider-Man running around in Alvo shooting the crap out of people. That would be so funny. You never know, one day, if he makes enough money, you might be able to buy the rights for it. And then I'll say Sony owned the Spider-Man. There we go. So this is the back of the map. As you can see, look, so it's up the side of the mountain. Hey up, mate, how you doing? So, here we go. So, you're top of the map. Where's Pumpkin's Decepticon? What's he playing at? Is he not playing because it's not Firewall? Are you gonna buy it, Septicon? You're gonna come on board? Come and play with Move Master Mick, mate. Come on, I dare you. I dare you. But no, this is a lovely map. Brilliant map for search and destroy. This one, because you normally got one. You usually got B in that hut, and then A is down at the house down there. But again, I've not seen you on, mate. You should have. Where you been? Oh, you got your new album though, haven't you? How's it going, mate? That album going? Doing good sales, mate. I do like your music. It's really good. I like the electro, 9 Inch Nails type of quality. So, but yeah. So basically, brilliant for sniping up here. You can basically pop yourself. Cool, mate. Pleased for you, buddy. A lot of effort's gone into that. A hell of a lot of effort. I like the Dreams videos as well. I think they're quite clever. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Bloody Dreams being oh, bloody hell. Who's firing at me? Sod off. Who is that? Is it you? Come on, sod off. Yeah, Dreams is killer, mate, as well. Yes, absolutely, mate. Just a beginning, bud. Just a beginning. Like I say, I've only been on board since end of January, but I've been quite an involved arrangement. Made my own T-shirts. The guys have given me my own bloody nickname. So, like I say, because I seem to be only using the Move controllers and using them fairly well. I'm not as good as some of these guys. I mean, some of these are brutal, absolutely brutal. I've just been saying to the other guys, like I say, I went back on Firewall. And it's like, it took me half an hour to say, oh my god, I'm running through Treacle. Oh, I can't, and I couldn't. I kept trying to slide, trying to jump. I think, no, you can't do that. Oh, muscle memory, muscle memory. But no, mate, get yourself on board, bud. It's shits and giggles all the way, mate. It's just absolute quality carnage. It really is quality carnage. I'm just a bit pissed off I didn't carry my guns over from the beta because I want my lasers back. I want my lasers. Oh, piss off, Spider-Man, you bellend. No, so basically in this map, lots and lots and lots and lots of places you can wander up. Oh, no, yeah, I'll suck on a pineapple. Oh, don't then. I need me pineapple squelch. Where's he gone? God, cheeky son. So, lots of places to walk up, lots of places to hide. This is one of the tits, we call these tits. This is tit 4, tit 3, tit 2, tit 1. If you want to know what they are. Ooh. You start getting laggy gits from me, you little buggers. Happy days. So no. So this, I'm going to try and get into... Why am I not shooting him? That is dreadful. That's better. Ooh. Right, let's go into this house. Sit down, sunshine. Cheeky little get. Okay, this is a lovely... Now, this is Illy's house, who's one of the best players in the game. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, without the scopes, I'm struggling. So let's go and chase. But yeah, well, that wall is actually climbable as well. You can get on top of that wall. You can either get it through the... up via the poles in the corner, or in the middle, or you could go far left. And climb. Oh, hello, sunshine. How are you doing? Or you can then climb the wall from this end. Let's see if I can do it. Better. Right, I think it's this side, isn't it? If I remember rightly. So now you can get on top of here. Who's that? Oh, you bitch. I'm trying to show a guided tour, you cheeky sods. Right, okay, so walls are... no, I'm not, no, I'd say I'm bang average at best. I'm bang average at best, you know, like I say, some of these guys are absolute monsters. But, you know, for an old geezer using flea market dildos, it's, I don't do too bad. I don't do too bad. Obviously, I'm missing all my attachments, which is not helpful, but, you know, once I build up my repertoire, You know, let's have a... There you go. There you go. That's what you do. You get to a point where you can just hip fire as well, because it's just muscle memory. A lot of the guys were saying they just hip fire from using the aim controller. A lot of them use the red dot on the snipers. They don't like using the scopes. I love the 16x scope. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. To a point that it is, you know, for them to pull that off, you know, even PC VR struggled to do what this has done regarding the scopes. You've got to remember, they're actually rendering 4 screens. So you've got each eye, and then you've got 2 screens for each eye. So to do that, even work on a bog standard PS4, not even just a Pro. Oh, pissing twat. It's an achievement, absolute achievement to say, you know, these guys have put life, soul and everything into this game. And dragged it kicking and screaming. Hey up, Slow. How you doing, fella? Are you okay? I'm just trying to build my arsenal back up. So I've got nothing, absolutely nothing. No lasers, no sights. I feel naked. I feel naked. I feel like I've been on a Club 1830 holiday and come back with just my pants. It's ridiculous. But I suppose at the end of the day, it's the same for everybody. Yeah, it is, mate. 100%. Okay. Right, so tour of the maps. Now then, let's sort these guns out. Let's see what we've got. Because it's driving me bonkers. Okay. Slow absolutely hammered me on the monastery map with his sniper. He just ended up battering me. Absolutely just raped the crap out of me. We're getting somewhere, look, boys. We're getting somewhere, look. KD's, forget that, because it's all bots. I'm not even going to count that, because that's crap. I'd normally break even. If I can hit 1, I'm happy. I'm well happy. So, right, so that attachment didn't stay on there for some reason. So let's go back and add it back on. Because I bought it, and I was using it. Ah, okay, I can see what's happening. Because it thinks I've picked another gun, and I haven't. Right, lasers on. Right. How much money have I got? 4,781. Wow, rich. So, let's go with the laser for that one. Great, great stuff. What have I got left? Oh. So did I purchase that last time then? Oh, I must have done. Right. Let's go for a sniper. Can I afford one? Slow will be happy because I can afford a sniper. 1,000. Get in. Yes. No, whoa, slow down a minute. Slow down a minute. So, now I've got the one sniper. What I do here, would it let me have... I want attachments. I want... hold on. Laser first. Laser first. Yes, please. Yes, please. I do like my lasers. I used to love having the bayonets on. Going around the smaller map. People just run into them. Brilliant. Run around the corner. Squelch. Lovely. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to go for red dot for my first sniper. Have I got left? 1,200. So let me have that. You're joking. Man, that man's an animal. That man's an animal. He's not human. To be fair, mate, I'd be happy to get halfway to what you guys do with them snipers. Definitely. Yeah. He's yeah, Des is half decent as well. I think you three at top 3. There's no doubt about that. If I could be anywhere at top 20, I'll be happy. And even that's pushing it. Right, so that's first one done. Now, because I've already bought the sniper, I can use it again. There we go. Okay, that's right. So there's nothing on there. I've got enough for the laser. Brilliant. Okay. But the next one I'll need to get is this beauty here, which is the 16 times scope. Only because I want to show it in operation, because it's an absolute animal. Now, not everybody uses them. Not everybody can find the right sweet spot to use it with the aim controller, but for me with the moves, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So I can get that in the next game. So, now then, I'm only doing this just to get my armoury back, and I'll try and get some proper people on, because I want to shoot people in the face. How long you got left, Slow, before it comes your way? 3 hours? They should be, but you also have to take into consideration distance as well. But I think 90% of the time, headshots, especially with the sniper, I think anywhere upper body is bang. 3.5. I'll be waiting for you, mate. I've got tomorrow off work, so everybody in the party. Everybody in the party. Didn't take long to download either. It took about 2 minutes. Right. Yay! Right, I've got. Oh, in the desert map. Right, let's just see and pick this some scumbag off. Look at that. Look at the difference this makes. It is horrendously good. No. Normally I'll have a red sight on this as well, red dot. Oh, you scumbag. Okay. It was working alright. I started using it. Oh dear. Right. Where's scumbag shooting from? Oh, he's there. How do they get up there? They don't normally climb, do they? They just spawns there. Right, come on, Coles, let's go. Got me decent weaponry. Yeah, headshots will probably maybe 2 to 3 with a normal rifle. Jesus Christ! Come on, what am I doing? Yeah, so I would say 4 to. Where the hell did it? I'd say, yeah, 4 to 5 body shots, good enough. 2 to 3 headshots tops, again, depending on the gun you're using. Like I say, I like the AK for the mid-range shooting. The sniper is a beast, like I say, because you can run around that pretty much one-handed. With lasers and a red dot. They've not... What? Oh, you sneaky little sod. Yeah, so they've not taken the red dots out yet. There's been a bit of hoo-ha about lasers and red dots. I think it's an unfair advantage, to be fair. I think it adds to the game. What the hell? Right, okay. So. Playing like a dickhead. That's better. There you go. That was a headshot. That's a headshot. You don't get any different noises with the headshots like doing firewall, which would be quite nice. I've turned the hit markers off as well. What? I might be wrong, but I think headshots show up as red as hit markers. White for body shots and red for headshots. Slow might know that better than me, because I've took my hit markers off, because especially at distance they cover a big portion of the target. Not too bad when you're close up, but for a big target, for long distance, I was told to take them off, and I've never ever took them off, to be fair. Again, a lot of the guys have advised me to do stuff that I don't do normally, and it's worked. Like I say, get in. Okay, what am I like? So I've still got me. So my first perk is in. That's me. That's me map. Map still needs fine tuning on this. Oh, is he popping? Or is he dead? But the idea being is you should be able to see the rough location of enemy. Oh, you didn't have a pineapple. Oh, you didn't die from that neither. Gee. I think they're bloody bulletproof, some of these bots tonight. Bloody hell. Yeah, take that. There you go. That's probably one shot because it was close range. I think I'll get him round this corner. Look. That, my friend, is a pineapple squelch. And if that's not on any of the bloody... Oh, you little shit. If that's not any... Oh, you chasing little toad. If that's not any of the trophies, I am going to be gutted. I've not even had a look at the trophies yet. Has anybody looked at the trophies yet? Headshot. Now, recoil's pretty good on these. There's a little bit of recoil, but it's not horrendous. It's not like that. When you kill anybody, you'll get a small ammo box. There are ammo boxes scattered across each map. So he'll drop an ammo box, but I don't think I'll be able to get to that one. Little square boxes they drop. Can I get up there? I don't think I can I? Find somebody else to shoot. Yeah, so you get a little bit of replenished ammo per kill, but you have to collect it. There's a little audible tingle to let you know that you've picked it up. Oh, mate, you're a legend. Absolute legend. Ooh, right. So he's dropped a box there, look. So that's just got up to 140 from 127, I think. Reload, so I'm up there. So I'm at 125. Yeah, so you get an extra 15 ammo. Snipers, I think you only get 2. I think it's not a lot at all. What's he doing? He's stuck in a wall. Yeah, so main guns, you get... but like I say, there are ammo drops around the place. The good thing about that is it stops camping for too long because you run out of bullets and you've got to move. Because obviously you're not going to get them from picking folk up from the other side of the map. So from that point of view, you've got to be quite strategic in not in a firewall way, but definitely in a way that makes you think about what your next move is. Even reloading, like I said earlier, is a risk. So it's just a matter of being in a place that you can reload safely without the risk of being picked off. Especially when Slow's around, he'll pick you off from bloody next zip code, mate, to be honest. Yeah, cheers, fella. I'll definitely catch you later, mate. Love you loads. See you in a bit. Yeah, so from that point of view. Yeah, so really, at the moment, I'm just progressing my weapons, because obviously in the beta testing, they weren't open as such, but they were easy to upgrade because we earned like thousands of points. I think we ended up like 16 million. Right, let's see if we can pick this guy off. Oh, come on. Where is he? Got it. Yeah, or her. Wonder Woman. Oh, that was rubbish hit firing. 3D audio probably needs a bit of work because footsteps, you probably hear sliding more than footsteps. So when you hear somebody sliding around a corner, it's more prevalent than footsteps. And obviously you can hear the firing quite well. But the audio is good for that, for the firing. Oh, headshot. Nice. Okay, so after a slow start, I managed to pick up the pace a bit. Okay, right. So, I'll do one more map and then... Oh, what's it going to put me in? Oh, house. We like house. Now, this used to be a really small map. Really small map. It was just basically the walled garden and the house. There was none of that... nah, steady. Obviously, I'm not concentrating properly. So this particular map is expanded massively, massively. It was just that wall down there where the two SUVs are. Along there, it was carnage. It was just grenade after grenade after grenade. But then they extended it, and it's fabulous. I don't think I've got a favourite map, you know. I do like Monastery because it's so fast-paced. And for somebody with move controllers, that's a mega advantage. Obviously, you know, for like steady shooting, it's not... Oh, man, I'm sure I shot him. You little scallywag. Right. So for long shooting, what I did, I put my knuckles together to keep it nice and steady. Or even rest it on my arm. Because the other move isn't tracking, it doesn't matter what you do with that. It doesn't actually get in the way. As long as it's not in the way of the light ball on the gun track. I think that's why they've done it, so the balls don't get in the way of each other. Because like I say, I can hold this side of my leg. I don't have to move my left arm at all. I only bring my hands together for steadying sniper shots and stuff of that nature. Oh, under the armpit shot. Absolute class. Yeah, you can't do that with an aim controller, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, so I mean, there's all lots of rooms you can go in. There's like these bathrooms. There's, you know, one thing I do struggle is jumping out of windows. On the aim controller, it's easier because you've actually got you can hold the two buttons together. Where on me, I've got to do one button then the other because they are separate buttons on the move. So it's all right for doing sliding, but when I jump out, I think it's not very smooth. That's the only thing I say is a real big downside. But it can be done. It can be done. Oh, nice. And like I say, when you're going up ladders, you just jump up, press the move button to move forward, and you go up like a glass elevator. It's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Oh, beautiful. Right, I'm going to go in that tower. I haven't been in that tower yet. So I'm going to go through the tunnel. Once I've shot a few. Oh, not sent again, not sent me, but because I'm trying to concentrate and demonstrate it. I'm not concentrating because I want to give you the full lowdown of what this game is capable of. I mean, eventually I'm going to go into a team deathmatch, or even a search and destroy. Search and destroy is something I've never really been any good at, but I absolutely love. I think it's fabulous. The art of communication is great. I mean, Firewall was good. Firewall was very good. That set the standard. This is cheating a bit. Now the beauty of this is I'm gonna run out of ammo quite quick. So I'm already down to 92. So I can't stay up here forever. Oh, come on, shoot. Oh, window. There you go. Sit down, Porky. What am I down to now? Right, I think I've got one more burst. Headshot. So I've now got my hands together to keep the gun as steady as possible. Oh, didn't get him. What am I at now? 29, so I should have one more round. If you do run out of ammo, what will happen is when you press your trigger, it will just do a melee action. So it doesn't not do anything; it just reverts back to melee. Like I say, single taps of yeah, sit down, you. What are we down to? Okay, last 26. Hey, matey. Definitely. I paid £21 for this instead of 28 because of 25% discount you get from Plus. So I think it's $30, $40 US, which I think it works out $30. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Right. Ah, I should have swapped to handgun. Idiot. Canadians, yeah, so is that with the discount or without? Everybody gets 25% off. I think it's 60, isn't it? 60 and then 40 with discount, which I think is still good. I know you guys pay... Oh, God, where did he come from? Yeah. I know you guys pay way over the odds, don't you, for your stuff? It's ridiculous. But yeah, it's definitely worth price for admission, mate. Just for the shits and giggles. It's just an absolute blast. I know I'm not playing with, you know, the main bunch of lads at the minute. But like I say, when I played on the beta test, honestly, I mean, even when you get mullered, got stuck in the door there. Even when you get mullered, it's just brilliant because it's, you know, you just improve every game. You know, if you can improve 1% each time you play, you know, within a week, you're knocking them off, you know, single shots like that. And I'm using move controllers, so you know. Oh, pineapple squelch coming in. No, missed him. So lots of ammo boxes littered all over the place as well. So there will be standard ones littered all over the map, as well as the ones you kill. Superman, not that good. But yeah, it's definitely worth it, mate. I mean, I don't know how $40 in Canadian compares to other stuff. I don't know if you price you. I don't know if you know, the cost of living in Canada is a lot more expensive. I don't know. It's not exactly brilliant in Britain, to be fair, but he's coming around that corner. Look. There you go. He again just brought it up to my eye line and then just plonked him off. I mean, is $40 I hope I pushed you the right way, fella. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a well, I used to be a salesman, but I'm not a salesman for this game. I've been involved with the beta, and like I say, not everybody will like it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I was saying to the other chappie that some firewall guys were absolutely slating this game. Oh, bloody rubbish! It's not, you know, oh, the bloody guns aren't realistic and stuff like that. But it's an arcade shooter. It's shits and giggles. You get a squad of mates with you, it is an absolute piss. It really is. You know, it might not be the most polished game in the world, but the gameplay absolutely nails it. You know, as somebody used to play Commodore 64 games and Atari 2600 games where you got like dots and sprites on your screen. It wasn't about the graphics. It's you know, how it hooked you in. You know, its personality. The personality of this is just stunning, absolutely stunning. But you know, you won't be disappointed, mate. I guarantee you. It might take you a little while just to get used to all the facts and figures. It does. It does. I struggle with it because I'm not that accurate. I suppose it makes a difference when you've got a team who can pick people off from like other side of the map. No worries, Kiwi. Always a pleasure, mate. Any questions, anything, I'll be honest with you. If it's something I don't like, I'll tell you. If there's anything you want to ask, just give me a shout. At the end of the day, it's you know, promoting what we can and get as many people on board. We're not trying to crap on Firewall. That's the last thing we want to do. Like I say, because Firewall is its own thing. Like I said earlier, it's like comparing Gran Turismo to Dirt Rally. Yes, they're both fabulous racing games, but I play Dirt Rally better than I play Gran Turismo because I like cars sliding around on the dirt compared to on tarmac. So that's my jam. I love rallying. Don't get me wrong, I love racing. Not into Formula 1, find that boring. Lost interest of that when Ayrton Senna died and it got all stupid and safe and, you know, and you have to have a button to overtake people. If you're not good enough to overtake somebody, that you're not a good enough driver. I don't get that. Somebody please explain that to me one day. But anyway, but no, we're not here to crap on Firewall, we're here to compliment it, you know, for what it's done. You know, it's inspired many shooters, PC and PlayStation. It has. But it's still relevant, isn't it? It's still a relevant game. If they can breathe new life into it. I mean, you think about GTA 6. You know, do they need to do a GTA 6? Because 5 is still massive. And you think how old that game is. That was on the old PS3 and Xbox 360s. You know, and it's now coming to PS5. I've not known a game, you know, transpose that many consoles. Skyrim's probably close, but you know, GTA 5, God almighty, I had that on Xbox 360. You know, and now it's, you know, I've got it on Xbox One X. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But because the content's right, like you say, they just keep putting the right content in. And that's all Firewall need to do. They just need to, you know, bigger maps, snipers, a little bit of jumping. You know, it doesn't have to be wholesale changes. You know, just sniper scopes I think could do, wouldn't it? Right, once I finish this game, I'm going to put the sniper scope on. And I want to show you how good it is. Oh, he's another bugger as well, Optimus Prime. It might do. I'd be happy with GTA 4. You know, like they've done with Doom. Doom 3, an old game, convert to, you know, VR. Probably, I've not played Doom yet. I'm waiting for the physical copy to turn up. But I like the idea of these games that look okay. They're not going to tax the hardware too much, and it should be an easy port. Hello, boys. You're lining up to be shot. See what I mean about the turn speed? Bloody hell! What the hell? Come on, boys. Let me have stunt again. Not done with perks. But you know, GTA 5 is a fabulous game. Absolute fabulous game. It's just got everything. Maybe. I tell you one thing. Red Dead Redemption in VR. Other than Battlefield Bad Company 2, Red Dead Redemption in VR. Oh, you know, being a cowboy and being able to do bank robberies and lasso people in VR would be brilliant. Oh, I get some drift going. I don't think so. That's one good thing also with the moves is minimal drift. Minimal drift. Yeah, so yeah, I'd love that. I don't know what the crack is now with the Bethesda going over to Xbox, and obviously Mr. Spencer's not overly interested in VR. Will it happen? Will it happen? I don't know. I can't see it, but then again, there's mixed reality through, you know, Microsoft Windows. So, and you know, and the Quest 2, Quest 3, whatever it's going to be called this week. Yeah, there's you know, a lot of people say it's still a fringe market, or a niche market, or whatever you want to call it. But these, you know, Half-Life. But stuff like this, Half-Life Alyx, you know, the Quest has got its place. I keep thinking of buying one, but you know what, I don't think I can be bothered with it because it's like 2 hours battery life. Nah, can't be bothered with that. I'm quite happy the new PSVR 2 is going to be cabled, so it's using the power of the console. I don't think I'd be happy with it wireless because I think there'd be too much latency. Don't you shoot me, you little scallywag. Yeah, lots of questions, you know, and I'm so glad that PSVR 2 is going to be a thing. That was a headshot. That was a headshot. Yeah, I think headshots are good. Headshots do work. There is it. Oh, I'll try to get him round the corner. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to read that message that quick. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm nearly at the end, aren't I? Oh, no, 2 minutes. But yeah, you know, for them to buy that size of a company, you know, it shows Microsoft's intention. And Sony have got to be a little bit careful what they do next. Unless they buy Disney or whatever, or LucasArts, which I don't think they will because Disney's got them. Oh, where's he gone? Yeah, under the armpit shot, get in. It's all business though, boys, isn't it? It's all about making money. You know, they want to make gains, but it's got to make a profit. And, you know, it's not for the love of, we want to make the best game ever at all costs. We want to make the best game possible within the budget to make money in the long term. And if you think about, maybe, we'll have to wait and see, because obviously, you know, we're not seeing any roadmap from what Microsoft want in the next. I mean, I've got an Xbox One X. You know, it's nice, but I won't say it's mind-blowing. PS5. I haven't got one yet, because there's no killer app. You know, I know people say, oh, No Man's Sky looks loads better on it. Probably does, but is that a reason to get a PS5? No. You know, Last of Us 3 or I don't know, New God of War. You know, I mean the PS5 powerful. I mean I can't wait to see what it can do in VR. Stop standing on my flowers. Only planted them yesterday. You ducked then? You don't duck. Bots don't duck. They'll be throwing grenades next. Anyway, but yeah, it's like you say, it's for the love of, you know, love of all gamers. It's all about you know, that pound, that dollar, that euro in the pockets of the establishment, rather than, you know, we're lining up here. Look. Yeah, I mean, VR has been around for decades. I used to have a little Tomitronic little handheld game, which was 3D, and that was back in the 80s, and I loved it. It was absolutely brilliant. You know, I mean, obviously it was only LCD little displays, but, you know, they were brilliant. You know, give you the full-blown VR 3D experience. But give PlayStation its due. It's made a headset that's affordable, that runs off a console. You don't need to worry about massive graphics cards and massive PCs. You could have a setup for less than 800 quid or $1,000 or whatever, which is still cheaper than buying a gaming PC than chucking a Rift on it, or HP G2, which looks stunning, but I don't think I could afford. I think I need a second mortgage to get the. It is a numbers game. Always has been, mate. Always has been. You know, but what you've got to remember also is that you know, there's still passionate people who are quite happy to stick the money in the pocket. You know, to push things forward. You know, the PlayStation is a loss. You know, they make a loss on that. I'm not sure if they make a loss on the headsets at the moment, or they ever did make a loss on the headsets. So, right. So, let's... Oh, no, go away. So, we are going to put on a 16 times scope. Okay. It's equipped. Right. Fingers crossed, whichever map we go into, it'll be one I can use a sniper on. But whichever map, I'm going to use the sniper. Okay, so have I got enough to get a red dot on that? I've got 1661. Good year, that. Good year. Oh, it's actually so I've bought it, so can I have that? Oh no, I don't like that one. No, it's not, it's that one. Yes, yes. I think there was a lot of concern that they were keeping very quiet. But I think obviously with Facebook and everybody, you know, doing their bit, they just want to get the cards close to the chest. Didn't want to do, you know, give away too much too soon. Because I think, like I say, it's all cat and mouse, isn't it? Don't show your cards too early. No. How do you mean? Is it broken? What makes you say that? I'm just updating my weapons. because I got sod all. I'm just making sure I've got all my bits and bobs done. So I've got red dot on that with laser, laser, red dot, laser, long range 16 times scope, and then I've got my laser and my red dot. Wonderful. I'm not that bothered at the minute. I'm not that bothered. I'm not I just want to do a tutorial with the move controllers because that's what I'm using. A lot of people have been asking about that. No, basically, well, you can. I'll show you in a second. Let me select my loadout and go into a game, because I use head tracking for movement, so it's the way I'm facing that I'm moving. There's only one move that's actually tracked for the actual gun position. The other one is purely for button mashing, but when they do the dual wielding, you'll obviously have both hands, and they're also wanting to use the second move eventually to hold the gun. I think it's an American Dream, is it? So you can actually hold the gun at the barrel with the second. Right. So this is my sniper with laser and 16 times scope. Sod off. Yeah, sod off you. Right, so let's get up this tower before any more bots give me some shit. Let's see if we can just pick a few of these off. Now, always best to turn your laser off. Where can I see? Where can I see? Where can I see? No, I'm not going to bother with them at the minute. Here we go. Like that. So as you can see, you've actually got a second screen. Kaboom. Usually when they're close range I try and use the laser, because it's a lot better. Usually because I'm crap. Let's have a go. Now the problem is being up here, I'll have to move eventually. But the D-Day one was different because it was like a flat. It was like a flat scope rather than a convex scope. So it made it didn't look as realistic. But to get that looking as good as that, it's absolute fabulous. Where is he? I'm trying to. Although I'm right-handed. Yeah. So basically, this is one hand. The other hand, which obviously you can't see, I'm waving now, has no effect on the gun whatsoever. So basically, you're running around as a sniper with one hand. But that's the same with shotguns and all the other weapons. So it's not quite realistic, but then this is an arcade shooter, so it doesn't have to be realistic. Oh, we've got players. Hello.
He did.
How are we doing, young man? Oh, fabulous. How much ammo have I got? I've only got 8 shots left. So the sniper holds 5. Oh, I can set dogs off at this rate. Go on, get him. Boom! Oh, what a shot. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Obviously, people are getting involved. What are you stupid mutts doing here? Get out! Get out! Yeah, that's the only problem with the dogs. They get stuck in places. They're a bit thick. So yeah, so the 16 times scope is an absolute beast. A lot of people prefer the 4 times, but no, the 16 is a beaut, absolute beaut. Right, so yeah, look, you can only pick up 2 ammo per drop. And yes, you can pretty much use this as a glorified shotgun. It's absolute crazy. So, from that point of view, it's a little bit OP, I think. But everybody can have it, so it's OP for everybody. Oh, not long, mate. Not long. Hope I'm not making you too jealous. Yeah, 3 hours of flyby, mate. 3 hours of flyby. Oh. Yeah, more the merrier, boys. More the merrier. So I can slide through that window like that, which is nice. There's a nice little campy spot over in that corner if you ever get a chance to use it. I do like sliding through that window. Well, I hope I'm not boring you. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Well, he got 13. He did quite well. He did quite well. Right. Let him pick the next map. So, obviously, when the lobbies fill up, it does get absolute carnage. I mean, you've got to remember, grenades are flying all over the place. You've got people sliding around, you've got people in and out of maps, sliding through windows. It gets absolutely chaotic. But that's where all the shits and giggles comes in, because it is just absolute blast. Absolute blast. Joffa! Hey up, mate, how you doing? You're not on board yet? That's fine, mate. That's fine. Like I say, I told Steve, you know, as Alvo ambassadors, we want to show the good, point out the bad, show what's going to be updated, show what's going to change. So, no, it's all about shits and giggles. Sorry, mate. Didn't mean to shoot you in the face.
Hey!
You stood right next to me. Oh dear.
Go shop or nothing.
Sniper. Yeah, so he's got it in that corner there. Look, Johnny Cash. I'm sure you were dead already. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get this scope working again. Oh, what a shot! Absolute beast. Absolute bleeding beast. Is he alive? Yes, he is. Oh, let's pineapple squelch him. Let's pineapple squelch him. No! I'll go in that time, after I died. Ah, bless you. Yeah, so this map didn't even have this tunnel here. This was all opened up as part of the map expansion.
Oh, come on.
He jumped on him. Yeah, some of the actual kills you can make, like if you've got a bayonet on your gun, you can jump off high levels and then spear it through your opponent's head. It's absolute. Some of the kill cams are just incredible. Obviously, if you there's no official kill cams like in Call of Duty, but obviously you can. I'll try and get an SND actually. I'll try and get in. I might do team deathmatch first. See who's on board. Like I say, I'm just trying to. I've got all my guns and everything back to where they were. Oh, that even lit up his face. Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. The only disappointed handguns are a bit. Not many handguns at the minute. Let's see who's up here. Yeah, I think it's cheating with a laser, but I don't care. Take advantage of the situation that's given to you. I've not done my dogs again. What an idiot. Oh, rock between his legs. Now I can't actually say about that, April. I've not actually played any PC VR games. Only what the guys have told me, but I think it's on a par. I think it's a cross between Pavlov, Soul Calibur, and Contractor. There's a bit of everything, I think. I know, it's just so overpowered, mate. It really is. It's ridiculous. But a lot of the guys will run around with it and use it as their main gun. You know, they won't even use semi-automatics or you know, submachine guns. Hello, doggies. I like German Shepherds. Yeah, I'm guessing you've played Pavlov, April, or is that you could probably tell me more about it than I have. I'm using the moves. I'm using the move controllers. I do have an aim. But like I said to TV earlier, I tested them for Steve, and he basically said, have a go, see what you think. It's a great game. It's a great game. You know, speed-wise, shits and giggles are crazy. Absolutely crazy. The day this game stops me having a massive smile on my face is the day I stop playing it. Because it's just an absolute joy to play. You know, I could get killed 50 times and probably, you know, killed 2 people. I don't care. I don't care. I'm having an absolute blast. You know, there's enough content and there's enough, you know, we've had sessions where we've had free-for-all. We've all got into the house just with shotguns and we just run around the house shooting each other. You know, the rule of the game is if you're outside the house, you can't shoot anybody. You know, so it's, you know, you get a squad of 10, you can basically go absolutely batshit crazy. So, and like I say, I've not... oh, yeah, pineapple. Oh, I missed... Oh, got him. That's a pineapple squelch. Yeah. Yeah, not long for you guys. Not long. Unless any cheeky buggers have got Australian accounts and picked it up early, but I don't know if that's... if that would actually work on this. It's not Sony owned. I used the trigger button on the left move. Whereabouts are you, April? Are you in the States or Canada? Oh, chased him and missed him. I'm guessing you're in the States. Okay, so it's $40. But if you're a PS Plus owner, you will get 25% off. So it'd be $30. So it was 29 or 28 pounds. Two grenades per death. Yes, 30 US with your discount. 40 Canadian. So I've got 2 grenades. You can just see them there under my ammo counter. And like I say, left move trigger button, so I can prime it, let it go, and get a pineapple squelch. Simple as that. You can't actually, although you can pick ammo up, you can't pick extra grenades up, which is a shame. I would like that a lot. You see, I use a laser a lot. I use a laser way too much. Oh, I'm using me... oh. That's Johnny Cash. That's Doggies. Now that is a bone of contention. Because the game is so fast, manual reloads I think would be an absolute nightmare. Now I've played Gun Club VR and I panic like mad to try and get the good clip in the bloody gun. Now, when it comes to dual wielding, when that comes out, Steve has thought about doing a manual reload, but the consensus is it would just be too slow because the game is so fast. Oh, you will do, April, definitely. Come and say hello. Just ask for Move Master Mick and I'll be knocking about somewhere. So, but yeah, it's not off the table though for manual reloading, guy. I'll tell you that now. Nothing is off the table. Steve is looking at all eventualities. The dual wield would be interesting because he's trying to use a similar mechanic as pistol whipped, where you point the gun down to reload automatically, because he doesn't want to take away from the gameplay. But as there's so many options to play this game, moves, dual shock, obviously the aim, but the beauty of using any of the controllers, you've got a massive offset, which, if you give me a second, I can show you. Because each control mechanism can be set up exactly how you want it. If you want your aim controller, you want to hold it lower down, you can actually have the gun raised a lot higher. So in real life, you're holding its waist, but it's actually up at eye level. Because what I do, I go to the offset, which is, just go back to that. So you go into game setting, and as you can see, there are so many. Even though I'm right-handed, I'm actually left-eye dominant, so I shut my right eye rather than my left, so it's easy to look down scope. You can swap your buttons around for direction, to directional buttons. Again, completely customizable. I've took hit markers off because I think on long distance it obscures the actual play. Also, didn't want to put the scores on. I just want to crack on. Minimap I've left on, kill feed I've left on, and obviously show your ammo, which I've got on the top of the gun. Show the timer. Again, that's the bottom of the map. And you can obviously toggle your sprint, so you can either hold it or double tap it. Dual pistols aren't out yet. That's in the next revision, or within the next 1 to 3 months. Right, so the offset. Now, although I've got move controller, this can be done for aim and dual shock. So what you do is, now this is a lot of trial and error on this one, guys. You're going to have to play with this. This is mine for the moves. One thing I can't do is hot swap between this and the aim controller, because sometimes I do fancy getting the sniper out and using the aim controller, but I have to turn the game off and back on again and then select the aim. I'm hoping in future revisions they can hot swap between the two guns. So, I mean, we've even had people say, can you stick the move in your pocket and then pull it out like a knife? Great idea, but not for this style of game because it's just too quick. But that's my offset for the moves. Again, if you pick another control mechanism like the aim, the offset will be set for the aim. So this setting will not actually make any difference to the aim controller because it will all be set to 0. But you can have it saved, you can recalibrate it. Like I say, I have my gun slightly up and pointing down because that just feels more natural. Because if I hold it up now, look how straight that is just by holding it naturally. So it's just have a play, have a go. You know, it's customizable to each and everybody's individual play style. So, right, I've got my guns. I'm now going to go into. Let's do search and destroy. Let's do it. Let's see if anybody's in. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping some of the guys are in. Not my. Let's say not favourite. I do enjoy it, but I'm not good at it. Because I die very quickly. But like Firewall, once you die, you go straight into camera mode. Loads of. Oh, there's nobody in. Shit. Poo. Yeah, I know. Disappointing. I don't think so. I'm going to check Discord. Let me have a look. I will speak to the powers that be. Let me come out of the game a second. Well, players were coming on to free for all. Let me see if any of the numpties are on at the minute. Let's have a look. What's occurring? There are lots of people on, definitely. I don't know. I've not tried it yet. Matchmaking is not something I've got set up myself, or I've actually been invited to. But let's have a look. Just adding. To be fair, I was quite happy to use the bots to get the guns back. Because in the beta you just got a stupid amount of money, you could buy everything pretty much straight away to play with. When we first started we had limited ammo, which was a bit silly. Then obviously they added the crates and had limited ammo, which made for a completely different playstyle for a lot of the guys, because stopped them camping in stupid places. What I'll do is I'll just put some on the Discord. Anybody wants to add me? But to be fair, I'm glad it's gone this way, so I can at least demo everything without it going crazy. Boom. There we go. See what's occurring. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, to be fair, you've got to remember this game has had between 3 and 12 developers on it at any one time. So you know, it's had a. Hey, old fella, you all right, Richie boy? You're not playing? You're not playing? Or are you having a cup of tea? Or are you having a beer? Or you're drunk? Knowing you'll be drunk. You'll be slurring your words and everything. I'm just trying to find out why I'm not getting anybody in a. I'm just getting bots on free-for-all, which is really odd. Let's give it another go. Let's give it another go. And I'll just drop my phone on the floor, because that's what I do. You wouldn't believe I was a goalkeeper, would you? Well, I used to be. I'm too old for it now. I'm 50 this year, guys. 50. Bloody hell. What do you mean I don't look a day over 60? Cheeky sods. Lots of you. Are you done? Bloody hell, we've only just started, mate. I'm here for the session, mate. I'm here for the sesh. Okay, looks like we're still on bots. Oh, come on, guys. Right, so I'm hoping somebody will invite me during mid-game, so it might drag me out halfway through. Oh, did you, Joffer? Bless you. No, I had trials with a professional club when I was a kid. Unfortunately, I fell off my BMX and broke my kneecap, showing off to some girls. Stupid idiot. Boys will be boys. Yeah, but I got back to a decent standard. Played against Alan Shearer, Andy Cole. If you've ever heard of them as English players. Oh, what a shot! What a shot that was! Oh, shot him on the ankle, of all places. Round the corner. I was quite impressed. Bot was actually in that tower because they don't normally go in there. Okay. Okay, so each move, like I say, currently is independent. So my left hand is purely for movement, swapping of weapons. So I've now can go to the handgun. Melee, movement of depending where I'm facing. The X button is you select during game and obviously for your kill streaks, and top left, which is square, isn't it? Yeah, it is. On the left one is your attachment, but the only attachment it actually uses is the laser, because the bayonet you don't have to do anything other than jab and wiggle, give it a bit of a wiggle, and they die. Usually they just fall onto it. If you're going around a corner and you're sliding, they normally just fall straight onto it. And obviously with the length of this, it's like a different zip code on the end of the damn thing, because it's so flipping far. Again, these are just minor changes that will happen over time. You know, it's not 100%. They know that. But it's not in a state that it's, to be fair, it's not Cyberpunk 2077, let's put it that way. It's in a much better... I've actually paid, when I was doing the beta, I actually paid for worse games than the beta was. But like I say, very, very few games come out absolutely perfect. I think maybe The Last of Us. They're probably the only two polished games that were piss perfect from day one. But, you know, they have millions and millions of dollars and pounds thrown at it. So, you know, poor old Steve has had to scrimp, borrow, save, sell the shirt on his back to get this game in a position it is now. So, a nice painting. Bet the ones I got in my house. So, yeah, so you've got to appreciate where they've come from. You know, it's not a AAA marketing ploy, it's just, you know, these guys dragged it kicking and screaming from the original developer who lost their investor. Oh, 3 shots, that's rubbish. See, if I was doing that against some proper people, I'd be dead. If you don't get that first shot off, it is absolutely imperative you get that first shot off. Definitely with the sniper. So, you know, it's got its faults. Absolutely, it's got its faults. VR games are absolute pain in the arse to develop for. Oh, was that my first death? Cool. Oh, I didn't do my dogs again, did I? I'm so engrossed with trying to tell you everything about the game. But yeah, if you watch the Without Parole interview, I think it was out today. How come I can't download it? Whereabouts are you, sweetheart? UK or US? Yes, you do. Yeah. That's why I did it on mine. Do it from the direct from the PlayStation Store. If you're doing it from the app, I don't think it's fully... Yeah, it's not out yet, sweetie. I think you've got another 3 hours. Another 3 hours. Are you Eastern, Central, or Pacific? Oh, what a shot that was. Bloody hell. Oh, that was really... Yeah, I think it's Central, so, yeah, so... Yes. Actually, no. Strangely enough, bots don't die with the bayonet. It's really weird. I worked that out ages ago. Yeah, before I had the laser, I just had the bayonet. Because obviously on these smaller maps, because the house map just used to be this. It was like this bit, the house, and up that walled garden there, that was it. And it was just an absolute carnage. It was like grenades, bayonets, everything. I think I died. I think I killed more people with the bayonet than I shot them. Then the bots don't die with the bayonet, they die from grenades and shots, which is good because it means you have to be better with your weaponry. This feels strange holding a sniper one-handed, it really does. I do put my hands together just to keep it steady because, like I say, it's getting that... I mean, there are some absolutely stunning snipers in this game. They are absolutely lethal. I mean, if in that tower there... The graphics are... No, okay. Compared to Firewall, not as good. So what you lose in fidelity, you gain in speed. I mean, Firewall's a beautiful, beautiful VR game. You know, to say it's on a 6-year-old headset, 5-year-old headset. These are functional. These are functional. I would say they're on a par with Arizona Sunshine. For graphics-wise, frame rate is perfect. There's no frame drops. But to be fair, I mean, I don't know what it's like on because obviously I'm only running at 720 on. So I'm running directly from the PS4 because I don't have a capture card. I'm not made of money. But no, I can see from here, even though I've not got the actual scope on, if somebody's in that tower there, I'll be able to see them without any trouble at all. Obviously with the scope, I can see it even better. So, but no, there's no. It's not blurry, not like No Man's Sky. Oh no! There we go. Really, what I should do is swap weapon and then shoot him in the face with that. But I keep forgetting because I don't use it enough. To be fair, when I first started playing, it's very rare I needed to reload, so I usually dead within a second. It was ridiculous. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Jesus. See what's happened now? I'm out of bullets. All it does now is melee. So I've got to find bullets now for that gun. Also, you can only pick up bullets for the gun you are holding. So when would you... Luckily the bots are slow, but they're accurate, very accurate bots, especially on the big maps. They'll pick off them anywhere. Yeah, so you can only pick up the gun that you carry in the weaponry for ammo. So if I went to the handgun and I was running around collecting weapons, even if I'm full on my handgun, it would not pick up gun ammo for the snipers or the other gun that you're carrying. So be wary of that. That caught me out many a time because I'm running around with the handgun, so I've got to get ammo. So I'm running around collecting ammo. Picked up my sniper, still got 0. I thought, for God's sake. And then somebody told me, oh no, you can only pick up bullets that are actually for the gun you're holding. Oh. Can we have that changed, please? Because there's usually more than one set of ammo you can pick up in a game. But anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so the roadmap for the next 3 months, new maps, dual wield, quality of life improvements. There was something on the Discord actually about that. Let's see what's happening. Right, let's see now. Let me find one of the guys and let's see if I can join in. So let me come out of this. I'll try and get onto a team deathmatch or whatever they're doing. Is that okay with you guys? Is there anything you need to ask before I go in? Because obviously when I go in they'll be talking and shouting and swearing and being knobheads. Which is what they do very well. Right. Let's see if I can find the boys. So, custom list, Alvo. This, no, Alvo. Yeah, let's jump on Lebby. He is an absolute beast. Beast on Firewall. An absolute beast on here as well. Okay, so anything you want to ask while I'm here? I'm glad. Thanks, Kiwi. Like I say, we're here to advise and help, mate. We say it's not going to be for everybody, but I think with the price and the discount, I think it's worth a punt. It's definitely worth a shout. Just for basic the mayhem that the game gets you into. You think Firewall was slow and deliberate, where this is manic and chaos, but in a good way. If that makes any sense. Oh, did we, mate? Yeah, fair enough. How did we get on? Did you kick my ass? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, something I haven't mentioned is the grenades. You have you basically get 3. Everybody runs with the frags because they're just devastating. But the flash and the smoke grenades. Oh, Chocoboy, yeah, mate, how you doing? Yeah, you did really well, mate. You kicked my ass. Shits and giggles. It's all shits and giggles. The flash is brilliant. Unlike in Firewall, where it's almost like a haze. This is completely white. It's like your snow blindness. It's just you get flash. You just don't run into a wall. So what I normally do is I keep a grenade spare, drop to the floor, and drop my grenade. And if there's anybody near me, hopefully I'll take myself and them out as well. So there's a bit of strategic on that one. The smoke is fabulous. It's dense enough that you can't see through it. But if you drop a smoke and slide through it, you can obviously brew some brilliant kill streak by just sliding straight through the smoke, pick off the man behind it or wherever, because he won't see you coming. So if you slide through it, which is extra speed, get your gun pointed, you should be able to pick them off as you go through the smoke. So they're really, really good. There's going to be extensions on these. I'm not sure if they're going to do claymores or mines or whatever. Again, they're on the roadmap. You just never know. Steve has got, you know, every idea under the sun. He wants floating aircraft carriers, jetpacks, bungee jumping, you name it. He wants the lot. How it'll fit on a PlayStation 4, I don't know. Might have to wait till Alvo 2 on the PS5. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, mate, 8:30. God, I was having my tea then. I was having something to eat. I think I was having pizza. So you can change them as well. So you can have 2 smokes, 1 frag, 1 smoke. Now what happens is if you put grenade in one and smoke in the other, even on the aim controller, whatever you put in slot 1 is the first thing you drop. Then number 2 will be the second one. So obviously with grenades it's easy. You throw one, you throw another one. But if I change that to, say, a flash, I'll throw the grenade first, and then then the flash will be the secondary drop. So very good for search and destroy. But I like my frag grenades too much. Ridiculously so. The grenades used to be mental, absolutely mental. You could throw them, you could throw one over there and it'll kill you because the blast radius was massive. It was like a nuclear bomb. It was ridiculous. But they've been the blast circle has been reduced. So, you know, less likely to be killed, less likely to kill yourself. Because that was the problem. You threw it, everybody died. It was just ridiculous. So, which was one of the big complaints early doors. They were fun because you just spam them round corners and speculative can blow people up from like other side of the map. It was great. But yeah, so obviously they do listen to the community. So any ideas, anything, even if you know people who can code and you know do work in Unity or you know all the major gaming engines, they quite happily take you on board. So, oh, that didn't stay up very long. What did that say? Well, I'm running a PS4 Pro. If that's any help. Let me just pop that on now. Only thing with these things, they don't stay up long enough, and you can't make them last longer than like a second. So what I'm going to do is, let me just run that there. Oh, he's not. Right, let me go and jump on one of these guys. He's not accepting my invitation. But yeah, while I'm here, like I say, any questions I can easily run through. I'll drop a message on Discord, anything regarding moves and things of that nature. Here we go, what we got? Yeah, PS4 Pro, mate. Definitely a PS4 Pro. I'm after a 5 because it's shiny and new, not because it's got anything I want on it. I like my gadgets. I'm a big James Bond fan, so I like gadgets, you know. I like my Samsung smartwatch and all my smart gadgets and everything else. I'm not a techie, not by a long chalk, but I do like my gadgets. So, I always wanted a VR headset ever since I had one in one of the computer museums. Right, let me see if I can grab hold of him properly. Right, give me a second. I'm just going to drop in and go add him in directly through PlayStation. Bollocks. I've earned the first trophy. First development. Huh. Oh, bollocks. Oh, where's Gabba then? He's got 5. Fucking hell. Oh, Gabba sent me an invite. Is that a new invite or an old invite? Oh, oh, poo! They've all got 5 in the bloody group, so nobody wants to play with me. And Billy no mates. Billy no mates. Right, let's try again. Let's see if anybody else can. Twizz is on. I'll do it through my custom list. Goaty's got 5. Dan's not playing. He's got 5. Steve not on. What's Steve not on? Actually, I'll ask Oob. Uber Doober. Yeah, he's about my level. Average. Oh, look, not far off the top now, look. Not be there long. That is for sure. There's a big list. Mafia's a great player. He's the sniper king. Killer shots. He's scarily good. He uses the M18 and he can pick people off from the other side of the map. He's one of these. irritating people who's really good at the game, as in naturally good at the game. Goatee's a good sniper. Diver Boy, he's a camper. He's a little sod, he is. Cheeky devil. Freewood is German, doesn't speak much English, but he contacts me via Google Translate. Don't know Pro. Tally I've played against, he's quite good. Speed God, Scottish, can't understand a word he says. Well, I can, nobody else can. Bless him. He is a proper Scotsman. You know, I don't think he wears anything under his kilt. Move controllers. These fellas, as I call them, flea market dildos. Brilliant for me. Absolutely fabulous. While I wait for that invite, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I'm going to trademark flea market dildos. It's got to be done. Pineapple squelch and flea market dildos. Happy days. Right. So, 2 move controllers. One is tracking the gun movement. The other one is purely for button mashing. What's the new term for them? Flea market dildos. Because they look like sex toys, don't they? Yes, I'm sure Ann Summers sell them by the bucket load. Oh yeah, and I made the shirt as well. Yeah, yeah. But that was the guy's idea. It wasn't mine. Right, so it's almost pretty much. Even though that hand is actually holding it, that's not me holding the gun at the bottom. That's just, you know, it's just technically a one-handed gun, which is obviously not natural. So X and circle are your turn buttons. They're your main ones. Your jump button is the middle move button on the gun move. I've also got reload, which is square, which is top left, and you've also got triangle button, which is your prone, and also when you're running, your slide button. Oh, piss off, Batman. Tosser. I'm trying to demonstrate it. Leave me alone. So just give you an idea of the slide. Obviously, it needs to be a flat surface. So you run. The longer you run, at the moment, yes. So that gun is only in one hand, because this one. Sit down. Because the light, the ball is only lit on the gun move. I want to say right hand, but I don't want to offend left-handed players. So my right hand is basically the full gun movement. My left hand controls laser, trigger button for the grenades, swapping of guns, and also the melee action. Yeah, and X is basically what you press to get your perks, which you can see a white box around the first one, because I've got 3 kills in a row. There's 4, there's 5, and there goes the drone. I have an aim controller, yeah, I have an aim controller. I've had it since it came out, far point. I was asked to test the move controllers by Steve. Well, actually, I asked him, has anybody tested them? How'd they get on with them? Not yet. There's going to be dual wield very, very soon. Yeah, the left is still as important, it just doesn't do any tracking. So, you know, like in, is it Skyrim? You use your left one as a wand to move left and right. They haven't got that set up on here. Okay, mate. Just put in brackets who you're talking to, it makes my life easier. But any questions, I'm very happy to answer. Oh, I've got a chime. I might be invited somewhere. Oh, shooting me. Yeah. So dual wields are coming, and also the able to use your other move to rest the gun on as a, like you would with that hand there. A bit like American Dream. That had a weird mechanic of like a prosthetic hand that grabs long-range rifles, which I thought was quite clever. It's coming. It's coming. And I will be one of the first to be testing that, I'll guarantee you. Yeah. So, have you played Pistol Whipped at all? Because that has a very, very good dual wield. Come on, let me use my scope. Come on, be nice. Ah. They're trying to use a mechanic very similar to that. So like pointing your gun down to reload rather than having to muck about with buttons because the game is so fast. They've also considering a manual reload, but that seems to have been muted due to the fact that the game is just so fast. So oh, he's gone behind the edge. He can't shoot through edges either, which is a bit pointless. Headshot. Oh, set my doggies off. Yeah, so Jillwood is definitely coming. Steve has already said that's going to be... Yeah, I can't... Oh, you stupid dogs. Get out, get out. Go on. Don't shit in here if you smell. Don't shit. Go on, go on. Yeah, only problem with setting dogs off in confined spaces. They don't go anywhere. That's me just being stupid. I am old. Yeah, it's on their roadmap for, I think, 1 to 3 months. Oh, I can catch that one, buddy. Let me read that one again. It's the only problem with these PlayStation notices, they're rubbish. I've got to be honest, you know, the Move controller, I get no drift. No drift at all. Now, I don't know if that's because the battery lasts longer. And there's probably less mechanisms in it because it's not got extra the extra sticks and stuff, and I don't think the battery is exactly the same as a DS4 standard controller, so I think the battery life probably does struggle because I think after half power, not yet, they have spoken about doing that. Again, the ideas that Steve and the boys come out with, you know, they must have a massive board of post-it notes of what they want to do. It might take a while though, and obviously depends on how well the game does. So if they sell a lot of copies and they can buy a developer or, you know, extra staff to do it, they will do it. You've got to consider this game has not had a AAA developer on it. 2 different games. This is like your Call of Duty, and obviously we know Firewall is like Rainbow Six. Like I said earlier, it's... oh yeah, absolutely. 5v5, you can get 10 people in a lobby, you know, free for all. You know, search and destroy. You know, 5v5. But the interesting question is Alvo or Firewall. You've got to say both. That's like comparing... Gran Turismo to Dirt Rally. 2 different games, both racing games, but both totally different mechanics. One's on dirt and one's on tarmac, asphalt, whatever you call it. My camera is actually set at, it's on top of my TV, which is currently at eye level, and I'm 5'9", so it's aiming straight at my head. Slightly pointing down, maybe 5-10 degrees, if that. And I'd stand to play, if that helps. I don't sit. I don't like sitting to play VR games. The immersion's not good. But I know a lot of people have it set up a lot higher. Some people have it set a lot lower, pointing up. That's it, isn't it? I mean, I played Firewall for the first time this year. Not played it since like middle of 2020, and it took me ages to think, oh my god, I'm walking through porridge here. But after a while, I started to fall back in love with the game, which means that you know, it started to show its merits more, and I can see the argument. Oh, Firewall's better than Alvo. Alvo's better than Firewall. No, you can't compare. Can't compare the two. The only thing that is similar is the shooters, But one is a Rainbow Six inspired, one's a COD inspired, and that's the difference. And I like Rainbow Six; it's one of my favourite games. Completely crap at it, like, but I know. I'm trying to get invited into a game. Somebody did send me an invite, I think. Let me just see if I can grab that. Sent an image. So it's okay. So Oob's in. I'm gonna promote him to leader. You there, fella? Ooba dooba. Hello. Ooba dooby. Sounds like a train coming down the track. That does, doesn't it? Okay. Well, he's definitely on. So why is he not coming on board? Right. Okay. What I'm gonna do then? Let's come out of this game mode. I'm going to try Team Deathmatch again. I'm hoping some of them aren't in the beta either, because that might confuse the crap out of people. Because currently I've got two versions of the game on my PlayStation. Right, Team Deathmatch, let's go. Oh, change my gun. Let's have a AK. Oh no! I want my red dot. Where's my red dot? Oh, balls. That don't matter. Well, on house you need a laser, not so much the red dot. Let's go. Oh, come on. What is happening? Right. Guess what? Nobody in. Okay, let's grab. Right, let's get Oob on board. Right, invite sent. Let's come out of that. Try S&D again. Check Discord as well. See what state of play is at the minute. The upgrade wasn't that. It was only well, the whole game was only 10 gig. Uber, Uber. You there, mate? Let's just check. Let's make sure party settings are all right. To make sure I'm stood nowhere near the camera either, which is clever. There we go. Right. So let's see. Let's customize. Well, it's not in party there, is he? So he's not in party. That's not going to come up with the sound quality as in promote. Okay. So Oob's there. He's in. See what happens. So I'm party leader because I've got the arrow above the thing. Okay, let's see what happens here. Because somebody dropped on me earlier and he's disappeared. He's not there. So he's in the group. Interesting. Oh, why zombies though? Can we have something? He's left. Can't we have something else? Can we, like, does it have to be zombies? You know, what else? You know, every game's got a zombie mode. You know, can we have, I don't know, sheep? Rabid sheep? I don't know, or... I'm just trying to think of something different. Something that's a bit more entertaining. Zombies seems to be the default one, doesn't it? I know it's always zombies. Is there an alternative? You could have infected, couldn't you? Because that used to be on Halo. Infected used to be quite good. I've not tried the Onslaught one yet. Obviously, I've played and completed Saints and Sinners, but I've not played Onslaught. So I've heard some mixed reviews on that, but I've heard it's had a couple of patches and it's not bad. Not bad at all. Right, I'm going to find something to play with because this is ridiculous. So just give me a second, guys. See if I can join a party. So give me 30 seconds. Okay, so... In fact, no. Go back. Go down to Alvo. Oob's on his own. Join session. Okay. Oh. Let's see if that'll add him on. Okay, join your party. Uber, can you hear me? Duck hunt mode. Oh, I'd like that. Ah, actually, I found a rubber ducky. On the monastery map, he was purple. So, if that's an Easter egg or what, I don't know. Ooby-dooby, can you hear me? I've definitely got it on priority for voice chat. I'll double check. Just double check I have. Or does it just get Mardy because I've not disabled game chat, I've not muted all microphones, microphone level's alright. I'm not in game chat, so I can't disable it. That's really odd. Can you hear me, Oob? Ooba-dooba? Ooba-dooba. The thing is now, I haven't got my map. I haven't got a map to pick. Oh dear. What have I broken it? I think I've broken the game. I have broken the game. I like how it's 2021. Right, okay. Let's drop out of that. Don't think I can I? Ooh, we'd have to drop out, mate. Because that's not doing what it should be doing. Let me add anybody else. Let me add... Because Slow only had a couple in his game. See if I can add another person in, see if it'll just boot it up. The map was there a second ago, wasn't it? Or the actual item was. New perks as well. Oh, it's 7 for the dogs. I thought it was 8. Oh, my mistake. 3, 5, 7. Now you can actually change. You can't change the dog one at the minute because that's not been updated. But you can change between an RC car as well as the drone. And you can also change the map radar to self-revive. So if you're really struggling on health, you can give yourself a quick revive. It's not a revive from death. It's obviously if you've been shot and you're very red. Click that, boom, you're back to 100%. So you can take a few more bullets. But I prefer the map because I like to see where people are. It's really odd why he's not actually communicating. me see if he's on the old Discordian. Let's have a look. What are you playing? I am playing FFA. But want team deathmatch. Want TDM. Or S&D. So that's Oob's still there. Does that mean it's crashed? Does that mean I can't get out? Because it would have been stood there waiting for me. Right. I think I've broken the game. Can't get out. So let me see if there's anything I can do here. I can still change my character. Still change my guns, although for some reason my scope's gone. Got lots of points now, so I can get a lot of other stuff. Shotgun. What a beast that is. Absolute beast of a weapon. Brilliant at close con... Oh, he's... Right, we're back. Okay. So has he broken the game? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Let's go. Team def... No, S&D. Let's do it. Let me just make sure I've got my loadouts alright. So my site is red dot 2. Yep, thank you very much. All the others are all the same, yeah. Fab. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. I promised S&D. Let's do S&D. Hopefully we have people in. No. Oh, right. What I'm going to have to do then, guys, I'm going to restart the game because I think I've just dropped off the grid. I need a wee as well and a drink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream. I'll restart it. Yes, there are 3 maps under development at the moment. There's a jungle map. There's a factory map. And there is a town map. We used to have a town map. Town map was taken off updating. Desert Night. That had quite a few colliders in, but we took them out. I could just go for a walk around because there's nobody here, look. Actually, come think of it. Because I've got the whole place to myself. Look at that. Nobody here. Yeah, so town map is currently under development, or redevelopment. That used to be a fabulous map, actually. It was quite a flat map. It was the same map you probably saw in the original cinematic trailer back in 2017 when Alvo was announced. And that was the original piece of footage that everybody got excited about. Obviously it was never going to look like that. Not in 2018 it wasn't. There is actually a couple of little cracking little spots you can climb up as well. Yeah, so you can actually climb up here. Obviously easy pickings for anybody top of the house, but if you're spawning down there in that area, obviously it's easy pickings to pick them off and anybody going up the tower. So that's one little area that you can use. You can also, on the opposite side of the map, there is a which bit is it? It is this one. So just behind this truck here, there's like a vertical piece up here. I'm just going to do it right because is it that one? There's just a narrow ledge. Yeah, it's definitely that one. I'm trying to work it out now because I don't spend any time up on it because every time I climb up I die. Is it this one? Oh yeah, it might be this one. So you can climb up here. Say hello to the helicopter. go fishing over there if you want. One of the guys come out with a classic. He wanted to say, can we have like a social path and we can all go sit and do fishing. So yeah, bring your aim controllers and we can use them as fishing lines. It's ridiculous. So yeah, so there's plenty of little hidey holes. So again, you're very open up here, but obviously if you want to quickly get a snipe on a spawn point, be it there. Obviously you can't get the spawn point at the back of the house where the barbecue is. But all these walls are bounceable. You can jump on those, so you can start from here. All along this side wall, even on top of it. You can slide along it. Get on top of the pergola. Not like that, you don't. There you go. So, you know, the verticality of the game is ridiculous. You know, you've pretty much got the whole of the map to explore. The only thing you can't do is get in the vehicles, which is a bit of a shame. So you can't get in the helicopter. I quite like that idea. Yeah, if you could just sneak in there and, you know, lie under it. But you can get under the trucks. So you've got a nice little prone position there, which is quite cool. Again, you'll probably find you'll probably get 2 or 3 kills before somebody ends up grenading you or picking you off from the tower or from the top of the house. Yeah, but most of the actual vehicles are pretty solid. Just the bigger vehicles you can actually climb on. Desert Map has got a couple of big vehicles you can climb under. But yeah, you can hide in the bushes. If you want to be a pervert, you can hide in the bushes. So again, lots of maps have got bushes in them. Apart from desert, surprisingly. But Desert Night used to have greenery. This is Steve's car, by the way. Steve, the owner. It's not good. He used to have his number plate on here, but Steve took it off for some reason. I think his lights are on. I think his battery's going to go flat. Look, but I think he likes BMWs and Toyota GT86s. Not sure what's under here. I think it's an old Mini. I used to like old Minis. But yeah, so when you're doing Search and Destroy, one of the actual locations is here in the garage. The only problem with the garage map is there's no camera for S&D, so you can't actually see people going to the bomb, which is a bit of a pain because you obviously need to keep eyes on if you're dead, and you need to keep visibility going. But no, there's some sneaky little spots you can definitely use. You can't shoot through hedges. That's the only bit of a, you know, I'm not sure a hedge can actually stop a bullet. Unless hedges in America are a bit thicker than ones in Britain, I don't know. There's a little spot up here you can climb in as well. So again, it's just little hidey holes, you know, people coming up there and they can't see you coming from up here. Yeah, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. Right, so I'm going to restart the game. I'll be back on in about 5. I'm going to have a drink and bite to eat. I'm starting to lose my voice. I sound about 80. But yeah, so any queries, questions, don't, you know, there's no such thing as a stupid question. I might just come up with a stupid answer. That's the only thing. But I'm definitely going to stay on here until you guys get your copies anyway. So, because I want to make sure you guys are all fully functioned and fully ready for Alvo o'clock when it comes round. What time is it over there now? What time is it here? It is 3:14 in the UK in the morning, so it must be getting close. It must be getting close. Right. I'm gonna... Is it good? It's very good. It's very good. I'm going to say it's not going to be for everybody. you know, a lot of firewall people will find it probably a little bit too hectic, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's just a different level of speed. You know, the sliding, the jumping, the verticality of, you know, jumping from walls and trees. There's actually a tree you can land in over here. I forgot about that. This tree here you can actually climb. It's ridiculously silly, you know what I mean? It's like... And the good thing about it is you've still got a decent amount of visibility. If you go for the roof, you can land right on the top of it. See, what you forget is I'm still using move controllers. So you can see that little bit there, if you aim it right, and you run at it, jump. Oh, I've missed it. But the idea is you can land on that top bit. And basically camouflage yourself in it. Obviously you can hide behind all the bushes. Can't get in the vans, unfortunately. Maybe one day. Maybe on the PS5 version. But yeah, you can also, if you wanted to... is it that way I got on last time? No, it wasn't. It's this way. You can actually land on a cargo net. Was it this side? They stopped us doing that. I hope not. So you could stand on the cargo net, but if you threw a grenade, it would go through the cargo net to below. So it's strong enough to hold a... Oh, here we go. So you can stand on it. I'm going to say you can't compare. Firewall is a great game. It's an older game, and it looks better, but it's slow. But it's a tactical shooter, where this is an arcade shooter. Like I said before, it's like comparing Gran Turismo to Dirt Rally. Two very similar games because they're racers, but one is a dirt racing game and one's a tarmac or asphalt game. So the mechanics are different. It's a different methodology. So, you know, where Firewall, it's very, very creepy, catchy monkey. This is just, let's run around, shoot people in the face. It is a Call of Duty equivalent in VR. And all I can say is I've had so much, you know, so many shits and giggles in the beta, you know, trying to break the game. Not playing the game, but trying to break the game to make it so it's as solid as possible. And we've just had such a laugh. It's ridiculous. You know, we've had, you know, this was just the house on its own without the rest of the bits. We used to run around with shotguns. We used to run around with handguns. You know, you couldn't shoot anybody outside here. You could only shoot people inside the house. Because it's so small, it was chaos. Grenades, you know, handgun, shotgun, snipe. Oh, it was mental. And honestly, I was laughing so hard. I got stitched. I couldn't breathe. It was just so funny. Get the right people in here, like Firewall. Get the right people, the right community. It's an absolute blast. So I'm not here to slag Firewall off because, to be fair, it's a fabulous game. It is a fabulous game. It's just not got what. It's just lacking the, you know, the scopes. You know, the scopes are massive in this. You know, the 16 times scope, 4 times scope. You know, to render that in a game that runs on a PS4 is something short of remarkable. So, they're brilliant. They're both brilliant games in their own right. Yeah, I can't compare it any other way, really. It's like comparing... Oh, God, I'm not sure what you're into in your music-wise, but it's like comparing Blur and Oasis in Britain. You know, there's always the big rivalry between Blur and Oasis in the 90s for the music. But I loved them both for different reasons. You know, I'm quite heavy into my dance music, but I love drum and bass. But I love, but I love acid house and everything else that goes with it. So, but I love them for all different reasons. And Firewall is a fabulous game, absolute fabulous game. It just isn't quick enough, and the lobbies take ages to fill up, which is a pain. This, 30 seconds you're in. Literally 30 seconds you're in. Because it fills up with bots as well, even if you're playing on your own, you get bots. Which I think is great for the first timers because it gives you a good idea what the speed is. Gets your guns all, because I've had to get all my guns all recalibrated and set up. but also it helps you set up your playstyle, because you've got all the different offset capabilities. Like I say, you've got all your different smooth turning. I use head tracking for walking, so I don't use the gun as the focal point of where I'm aiming. Again, that's your choice. You've got all the different vinaigrettes regarding smooth turning, whatever. I mean, look at this. These settings are absolutely just, you know, out of this world. Your offset on Firewall, it was on or off. This one, you can set it to like different levels of degrees and angles, and you know, you can have your gun higher up, depending if you like to hold your aim as a hip fire. You can take your, I mean, I take hit markers off because they get in the way, to be fair, especially for the longer shots with snipers. But you've got every sort of comfort mode. Like I say, the move controller fully set up. I didn't show this earlier. You guys probably would benefit from this earlier. But yeah, so the left one, which is your secondary, doesn't track. Oh, it's going to kick me out of the game. Hold on. It don't matter anyway. But it doesn't track, but it does do a lot of stuff. You know, tap to sprint, T to throw the grenade, melee button, changing weapon, stuff like that. You're only tracking with the primary, your left, well, right if you're right-handed or left-handed, depending which one you want to set up for. And it's set up for left eye dominant, right eye dominant, for looking down scopes. So, you know, you've got the full camouflage. Like I say, going back to offsets. So, again, you've got all your settings before. Now, this is where you do your configuration. So, as you can see, my gun is slightly pointing downwards, because when I hold my move up and I hold it straight, the gun's virtually parallel. Yeah? You can do that with the aim controller and with the DualShock. So if you want to, again, set it up so you primarily hold the gun slightly down, you can have the gun aiming up. You can have it rotating slightly if you got a slight, not for drift, but, you know, every body position is different. People sit, I stand, because I prefer to stand to play. So in that point of view, you've got a lot more going on to get the game as you want to play, not as the developers want you to play it. Because Firewall and First Contact, I thought, didn't talk to the community as well as these guys do. If there's a problem, they sort it in Alvo, because they want it to succeed. Can't compare because I've never played them, but everybody else says it's a combination of Zero Caliber, Pavlov, Onward, and also Contractors, another game that gets mentioned a lot, and a little bit of Population 1. So, you know, I think Population 1 is, dare I say it, the Fortnite of VR, possibly. Unless you count Rec Room. Unless you count Battle Royale in Rec Room, which is a laugh at a minute, and Paintball. But for a VR title, on a PlayStation, yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, you might see me later. I'm doing a full sweep tonight. I want to see everybody come on board and make some new friends and help and encourage everybody play the best they can. You know, I'm not here to you know, tell people, oh, I'm the dog's bollocks. I am. No. This community is built on making this game as best it possibly can be, and if that means helping you guys, that makes our life a lot easier. It's like I say, on the Discord, any queries, any questions, any issues, they will listen. They have done through the whole of the beta testing. You know, any queries that have come up, they've dealt with. Any suggestions, they've put them on the back burner to say, yeah, well, look at that. That sounds a cracking idea. You know, like from having domination, that was something that was heavily requested, which they hadn't got on the roadmap, but now they've put it on the roadmap. Zombies, God, zombies. Why zombies? It's always zombies. But again, it's what people want. You know, give the people what they want, which is, you know, the content to keep them coming back, to get you guys playing, so they can obviously then expand the game, add other bits to it, be it chargeable DLC or chargeable cosmetics. You know, because that seems to be but there's no point. You know, there's no pay to win philosophy at all. So none of this loot box crap. It's basically anything you pay for will be usually cosmetic. So player cosmetics, gun cosmetics. He doesn't entertain anything that's other than that, so which is fabulous. But yeah, so your offsets, you basically, it might take you a few goes to get it set up, and then do your fine tuning accordingly. That took me about a week to get that absolutely bob on, for me. And you look at other people's offsets and they're completely different. So from my point of view, unfortunately you do have to go into the game to test your offset. There isn't like a firing range or whatever, but to be fair, if you just hold it naturally and look where the gun is, and then you go back here and you just go, oh, actually I'll move it up a little. Look, the gun's going up, look, in height. Actually, that's too high for me. I think I did it at 25 at one stage, but 19 is my perfect. That is right down my eye line, perfect. But you've got all these little tweaks to make your comfort and playing style suit the game. Yeah, we're not trying to make you fit the game, we're trying to make the game fit you. Yeah, so that's the important message. But at the end of the day, you know, they've put a lot of work into this, and I've said before, you know, they've had times where they've already had 3 developers on board, and sometimes they've had 12. But you know, it's all down to money, and you know, Sony have not thrown any money at this. It's all been privately invested from families, Steve's family, aunties, uncles, mum and dad, whatever. You know, I've chucked a bit of money into his GoFundMe page because, like I say, he's treated us like a family. He has treated us like a family, and you know, everything's been chucked back into the game. So what I'm going to do then, guys, because I'm not getting anywhere with any people, which I'm gutted, because I want to play some real people. Bots, I'm done with bots. I've slayed them too many times. Yeah, Plank 71, mate. By all means, if you want to drop me an invite, I do like to hook up with everybody in the world. I'm not a troller, I'm not a scrapper. Are you in with Gabba, kid? I tried to get Gabba earlier, but he was not playing ball. So, bless Gabba, I love him to bits. He's mad as a box of frogs, that lad. Is that you, Steve? Is that you? Don't hijack my stream, sunshine. Don't hijack my stream. But no, so at the end of the day, get your offsets set up. Oh, here's Gab. Gabba! Why can't I hear you, Gab? Well, yes. I hope, Steve. That's Steve, the owner, by the way. Yeah, so at the end of the day, your offsets are important for both aim, dual shock as well. You've got to remember this fits every single element of the actual game. So if you want to use a dual shock, brilliant, because you've got the element of not having to move. So anybody who's got limited, you know, upper body movement, dual shock's fabulous, because you can just have it set at such a pace that you can actually set it really high. So really you can rest it on your nipples or whatever, just use your sticks and you don't have to move much at all, because you're using the speed of the actual of the controller. Obviously I'm using the moves, but it fits my playstyle. I tested it for Steve. I said, yeah, I'll give it a go. And then within a week I said, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. Love it. Absolutely love it. But like you say, you've got the complete control system at your fingertips. Motion sickness, covered. I have my VR legs, so it works for me perfectly. But if you've not, you've got your I can't even pronounce it. Vignerettes? I always call it vinegar. Like you put on your chips. It's vinegar. Same difference. Yeah, always have smooth turning, I do. But like I say, not people want it. They want the click turn, but with the actual blinders. It's all in this game, 100%. And unfortunately, I've got nobody to play with, which is really crap. Because I'm gutted, because I want to show what it's like playing against real people. Because bots are a bit samey and a bit rubbish. But for you newcomers, bots is definitely the way forward. Get yourself on board. Pick, obviously, starting with the AK. Have a play. and then pick on your loadouts from there on. Get your sights in. If you wanted a bayonet instead of a laser, I've gone laser because it's easier to point a laser with a single hand. But like I say, I do bring my hands together to make it nice and steady. Dead easy. Dead easy. But it's your playstyle. You set up as you want. Try them all. See what suits you. Piece of cake. Absolute piece of cake. And the beauty is not complicated either. You're not doing through any sort of stupid recalibration settings, whatever. The moves, I've never had a drift. Ever. Maybe once. Maybe once. Let me. I'm going to have to reset the game. I'm going to have to reset the game. But guys, I'm going to get a break anyway. Because I need a cup of tea. And a Mars bar. And probably a poo. Oh, that's far too much information. Sorry. Sorry. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing? I need to get a job. I'm having a day off. But no. So, most of you guys in the US, another couple of hours. Not long. I will probably still be here 6 AM in the morning. So I'll probably stay up until then. See you guys on board. And then go and have a kip. And then come back in the afternoon. Because obviously you guys will be burning the midnight oil as well. So, no. Fabulous. Alright then guys. I'm going to restream again. But hopefully with real people. So give me 10 minutes. I'm going to drop the game, drop the stream. But then re-evaluate it, get it back on, and then stick it back on Discord for the link. But anybody got any questions at all? You all happy? Any queries? Are we all buying it? Don't forget 25% discount. So $60 Canadian, which makes it 40 with discount. $40 to 30 for the US. It's only $28.99 in the UK. It's dropped down like 21 quid. That's ridiculous. Steve, you're definitely getting that money back, mate. I can't let you not have that money back. It's ridiculous. It's a steal, absolute steal. You're giving it away, mate. You're going to be bankrupt. You're going to be living in a cardboard box by the time you finish with it. You nutter. But anyway, at the end of the day, boys and girls, so there's girls in here as well. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. It might not fit everybody straight away, but persevere like I did. When I first played this game, I got absolutely mullered. It was like, oh my god, this game is ridiculous. It's like, strange enough, it was Search and Destroy I landed in first time, and it was horrendous. It was like, turned up, bang, dead. Turned up, bang, dead. It's like, oh god, this is rubbish. I can't deal with this. But after a while, once I got my head around it, and I did start with the aim controller as well, straight away start with the aim controller. After a while, I started getting the odd kill, and 5 kills, 6 kills, 7 kills, and then started to roll. And then I asked Steve what the move controllers were like. He says, give them a go. So I gave them a go, set them up, got my presets and all my guns. Actually, my loadout has changed so much in the last few weeks. A lot of the guns I've moved from, I've gone back to the AK, even though that's the default gun, but with a decent scope and a sight on it, it's an absolute beast. I did have the I used to like the P90. That was a beast of a gun, absolute beast of a gun, but I found it was just a bit too unwieldy. It was just, I don't know, it wasn't accurate enough. Short range was fab, but you had to put a lot of bullets in. Then one of the guys I'm alright, mate. How are you doing? Why are you not playing? You should be playing. You shouldn't be talking to weirdos like me. You should be playing. But yeah, so I moved from the P90. Went to the M16, which was alright, but it's a 3-burst rifle, so you've got to be pretty accurate with it. And then basically started using the MK18, which I didn't do very well with to start with, but after a while it just became natural. It just had a beautiful firing range. It's good for short to medium range, and then I used the AK for like medium to long, and then the sniper obviously for full length, pinging them off from next zip code basically. But again, everybody plays differently. Some people swear by the UMP. It makes a beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. It's probably the best. I mean, why does a gun have to sound nice? Like a car exhaust, isn't it? It sounds meaty. I want to blow your face off. But again, everybody's going to pick a gun that suits them. So have a play with them all. put all the different scopes on, all the different sights, all the well, it's only 2 attachments anyway, but you know, the bayonet is really good. You know, you probably get a good extra 10% kills with a bayonet. Flying round the corner, stab him in the face, boom, dead. Cracking stuff. If you've got it on the sniper, you can pretty much poke him from the next country. It's so flipping big. Look at it, it's massive. I mean, I think that got stuck in the Suez Canal last time, didn't it? It was that big, look. It's massive. It's beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, I'm rambling. I need a drink. I need to go. Any questions before I go? Quickly? Anybody? No? Hands up. Who needs to go to the toilet? That'll be me. Brilliant. Right, guys, I'm going to jump off. 10 minutes. Get a drink. I will restart the stream as well if anybody's around, just to get on TDM. No, mate. No, thank you. Thank you for staying with me. Thanks for the entertainment. Hey, old buddy, how you doing? You missed all the fun and frolics. You missed all the fun and frolics. I'm just about to drop off, mate, because I can't get into any games that's bots only. I think I've broken the game. So I'm going to drop off, get a drink, have a wee, and crack on. I will, mate. Yes, yes. Well, Plank71, mate, if you want to send me a friend request, do it. And like I say, I'm always here for a chat, always here for information. Like I say, because we want to educate you guys. Educate, communicate, and enjoyment. Because if you're not enjoying it, we want to know why. So, as I say to my guys who play football, if you're not enjoying it, why? Tell me. I'll sort it. We'll put it right. And these guys will put it right. That's the beauty of what they do. So, any information, any requests, stick it on the Discord regarding if it's controllers, maps, even ideas. If you've got an idea that's, you know, not even been touched on, I don't care. Put it in. These guys will look at it. These guys will look at it. Okay, no worries, fella. Well, I'll look at all the messages and stuff, so I'll dig that out. But yeah, hopefully you'll get sorted, and we'll see you in a bit. So, all right then, guys. Thanks a lot. Speak to you in a minute. Give me 10. I'll be back on in a bit. Thank you very much. Speak to you soon.